and welcome to Build Up to a Good Game. We're now in 5 minutes away from kickoff at the London Stadium as it's West Ham United against Manchester United. Gonzo, how is oneself?
I'm good. Thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm actually really looking forward to the game, to be honest with you. I've been buzzing all day, so I'm like, come on then, let's bring it on. The lineups have come out. I'm happy with it. We'll discuss in a minute, but I'm pretty happy with it. Seen the Man U team, as expected. Bring it on. I've also seen the Leeds team, no Calvert-Lewin. Hello, little boost. Hopefully that
helps. Are
helps.
they playing again?
They're away to Chelsea.
Oh, of course. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Kicking off in 20 minutes at Stamford Bridge. So we'll know the halftime score as we're kicking off at the London Stadium. But no Dominic Calvert-Lewin for them. So and no Pascal either. So a couple of big players out for them. It really helps. But anyway, about West Ham United, shall we take a look at the West Ham team?
Yes, indeed. Let's do it.
Just the one change. Callum Wilson out of the starting 11. Freddie Potts into the starting 11. The graphics are on your screen for both sides at the minute, and the West Ham substitutions are scrolling along the bottom of your screen. However, I will read out the starting 11. In goal is Mads Hermansen after his clean sheet at Turf Moor, with Adam Wan-Bissaka at right back against his former club. Mavropanos partner in Disasi at centre-back, with Juve continuing at left-back. Potts comes into midfield alongside Fernandes and Souček, with Bourne on the right, Somerville on the left, and Tate up front. You happy?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I think this might have been. This was our team, wasn't it? This was our team in the preview.
This is this is the team we both wanted to see.
Well, gotta be happy. Can't moan now. I guess. Well, I've just seen the bench, actually. I didn't know the bench. But yeah, just seen the bench. And I guess that's it. Pablo is injured, which we saw that, but didn't we, when he came on against Burnley? So, yeah, I mean, it is just pretty much a shoe-in, really, for this one, because we know that Wilson can't play 2 games in a week. This just makes absolute sense, really. We were both worried about the midfield area, as you can see, looking at it there. Casemiro, Mainu, Fernandes. We're going to have to match them up in midfield. So, yeah, honestly, I can't complain. I think this is the best team he could have put out, really.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. If he, plays Wilson, continues with a 4-4-2, we get ripped apart in midfield, puts an extra midfielder in there, and now you assume Tate may be isolated up front. So it's one of them, whatever he does, there's an issue. Yeah. But I think he has to go a little bit safety first on this one. I think you get away with it against Burnley. I don't think you get away with it tonight. I think it was important. Potts coming in, needs to be a little bit disciplined. He's added a little bit of grit and aggression to the midfield when he's come off the bench, which is good. But we're going to want to try and get 90 minutes out of him tonight. So he's just got to behave, not get an early yellow card, just chill out a little bit. But I'm looking forward to it. I think the one thing I will say is really important. Actually, I'm going to completely disagree with someone here. And not to pick on you, because I was just a way to say what this is really important. So this subscriber is wanting Fernandes to get forward more. I actually do not want to see Fernandes get forward more. Maybe once we're further up the pitch, but I'm really enjoying him picking the ball up deep in midfield, in between the centre-backs, and those long passes out to Somerville and Jared Bowen, I think, is my favourite thing about West Ham United at the minute, probably, those passes. And I actually want to see Potts and Souček almost try and get Fernandes in those positions, occupy the Man U midfield and give him 5 yards so the centre-backs can give him the ball and Somerville and Bowen can go. Because Tate will be isolated, so it's going to be difficult to get up the pitch tonight on occasions. But I think using Fernandes and his long passing out to the wings, I think is the best way and the quickest way of getting out the pitch. Once we're up there, then certainly get Fernandes up alongside Souček. Take advantage of having Freddie Potts in the team. You've got someone sitting now. You can't both go charging in there, but you can both get up the pitch a little bit, and you're going to have to support the 2 wingers and the striker. So I'm looking forward to it, but I want to see more of Fernandes' quarterback role at West Ham United. I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, Souček for me to get up there, and I don't think we utilise him to his full extent. I loved his comments about, Nuno using him as a leader, if you want. I think that was a go-to guy. I think he's probably done that in terms of, Bowen's not the most vocal and whatnot, and I think he's certainly. I'd like to see more of Disasi today, but I've not only seen a game's worth of him, but he seems to be quite vocal. I mentioned, I can't remember what video it was, but Fernandes Oh, it was in our player ratings, wasn't it? If we stay up and Fernandes is still here next season, I'd make him captain. But I think there's a leadership group growing. I think Tati is part of that as well. So, but I think where we're not getting the best out of Souček is we're not getting him into attacking positions enough. So, if with the absence of Pablo, if he can maybe get Souček up there a bit, then I think that'll be a good thing. So yeah, as I've maintained for some time, I think if Souček's got a role to play if we're going to stay up this season, I've always thought that he's still got an important goal to come. So why not tonight? You know?
Yeah, I have to agree with Stephen here. He says I was almost looking forward to seeing La Madrid in the squad. Were you? Were you feeling looking forward?
Yeah, yes, I was. Then I'd forgotten about him, and now Stephen's just mentioned it. Yes, he's not on the bench, is he? We thought he was going to be utilised on the bench. So those were the rumours.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the squad. He's there. He was there. He's just Adama's fit enough to be on the bench, and had he not been fit enough to be on the bench, then he would have been on the bench instead. But for those only listening, the West Ham bench is as follows: Alphonse Areola's on there with Kyle Walker-Peters and Ola Scars. Kilman is on the bench. Ezra Mayers is the one that comes onto the bench to replace Pablo, and we've also got Magassa, Kante, Adama, and Callum Wilson dropping to the bench after that win at Burnley as well. So it's balanced enough. Just lacking that attacker, isn't it? It's you've got the winger and the striker, but there's. Yeah, I have to be. I'm a bit like Stephen. I was actually looking forward to seeing Real Madrid on the bench, and I don't know why. I've got no reasoning for it other than probably I'm just guilty of new shiny toy.
Yeah, but that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
It doesn't bother me. I'm okay with looking forward to seeing new signings and stuff like that. My expectations remain, I would say, incredibly low. That I'll see him for the under-21s and that's it. But I don't know, with the news that he was... And I think it's because... I think I've got swept up a little bit because it's such a big deal in Venezuela. Like, they're making such a big deal about it. Look, there's someone from our league's gone to the Premier League and he might be on the bench now against Manchester United. It's a huge deal for them. So their journalists have been going a little bit crazy over this, looking forward to it. And they're going to check the lineup. Oh, he's not there kind of thing. But I think maybe it's got me a little bit looking forward to it. So, yeah, we'll see. Shall we take a look at the Man United team?
Yes, indeed. Looks tasty, to be fair.
It's unchanged from the side that beat Spurs at the weekend. Lamins is in goal with Dalot at right back. We've also got Maguire Martinez at centre back with Luke Shaw at left back. In midfield, got Casemiro and Menu with Bruno Fernandes expected to be in the number 10 role. Diallo on the right. And then it's a little bit of guess who's on the left and who's up front. In some games at the weekend, we've seen Cunha a bit more central than Mbomo, but the previous games to that, we've seen Mbomo a bit more central than Cunha. They are fluid. They will switch, but it's good luck guessing which one's going to start up front and which one's going to start on the left here.
Yeah, it just looks a dangerous attack, that, really. Very, very dangerous attack. Cunha's such a good player. I don't think we were ever really in with a chance of getting him, but there were a couple of occasions where, well, I thought about it. I did wonder if there might have been a chance. Not once he'd gone to Man United. I mean, after his first year, he was linked with us a couple of times. And yeah, a really, really good player. I really like him. So they've got some excellent players there. There's no doubt about it. A funny thing happened to me earlier. So my phone has cracked. So I phoned up my phone provider and to see if I was due an upgrade. And they said, yeah, you do an upgrade. And we were just chatting. And so let me just hold our look at it. Anyway, turns out they're a Man U fan. We got chatting. I said, I'm a West Ham fan. And I'll tell you what he said to me. He said, I think West Ham will really play hard tonight. He said, I think you might see West Ham at your best. He said, because West Ham are a bogey team. And he said, I think West Ham will be desperate that we don't get 5 wins in a row. So they'll be really up for it. Hold on a minute, mate. We want to win. We want to win so as we don't get relegated. We want to win so as Somerville can score another goal. We want to win so we make it, 4 wins out of 5. We're not suddenly become motivated because we want to stop Man United winning 5 in a row.
It's actually got me proper fired up, this haircut malarkey with the United strand.
He mentioned the haircut.
Honestly, that's what he's talking about, stop them winning 5 in a row. That's why, so that Geezer don't get his hair cut off. But it's all the hype around it and stuff. And it's like I seen earlier, he did a video. He's like, "Oh, I will be live on Kick with a watch along for the game." I thought, well, there's almost this expectancy you're just going to turn up and win. It's almost like expected that this geezer's getting his hair cut tonight or tomorrow or whatever. And it's proper pissed me right off.
And this is our cup final because of it. Never mind relegation. Never mind anything like that. Oh, I just thought Well, I didn't say how important do you think you are, mate. But because I wanted me upgrade. But I said no, mate. We'll try and win because we're trying to stay in the Premier League. That's more important than stopping you winning 5 in a row. What? Weird. Anyway, there you go.
Strange. Man United bench for anyone that cares. Bender is on the bench, their substitute goalkeeper. Heaven is on there alongside Malacia and Mazraoui. Yoro is on the bench alongside Fletcher, Ugarte, Cisco, and Xerxes. That's the bench for the Red Devils and the visitors this evening. Right, what we're going to do now is going to compile a little bit, and if the little bit wins, someone will win. Well, hopefully, a little bit more than a little bit of cash. Gonzo, is there anything you fancy for the bet this evening?
There is.
What are you fancying?
Thomas Souček goal.
Oh, for God's sake, not again.
What do you mean not again? I've not said it for months. Months.
Yeah, and he's not scored in the meantime. But we'll
That's
go
why
with it.
That's why he's not scoring, because I've not said it.
We'll go with it. It's fine. We'll put it in. Right, Souček goal. I'm putting in Dallo card up against Somerville. He's going to get turned inside out and God knows what. And we're going to do, if you don't mind, I'm going to put in my Somerville to be fouled twice.
Yes, I like it. Yeah.
Keeps winning. No need to change. And you know what? That'll do. That's 200 quid.
Brilliant.
Okay. We need 3 things to happen in the game tonight. If the 3 things happen, someone watching live right now, or maybe later on, but someone watching this stream, a subscriber, one of you, 50,000, will win 200 quid. We'll tell you how to enter in a second, but the bet is as follows. Thomas Souček to score a goal, Dallo to get booked, and Somerville to be fouled at least twice. If that bet wins, someone wins 200 quid. To enter in the live chat, please put the following phrase.
That's the lot of Traores.
There you go. That's the lot of Traores. Get it into the live chat, and if that bet wins, someone will scoop £200. Gonzo, are you looking forward to it? I'm sensing a bit of positivity or a bit of delusion or whatever it is between us.
Oh, I just had a really nice spaghetti bolognese. That's all it is, really, mate. I am looking forward to it. I do think there's a sense of occasion. Well done, James. Exactly right. If you get it slightly wrong, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not arsed.
No, we're not.
We can't pronounce names. We're not going to punish you for not spelling names.
Exactly right. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be tough. You'll ask me later, and I won't be changing my my prediction on the game. I'd love to. I'd just love to. They have. The irony is, it wasn't ever a cup final. It was just about beating a team we needed to beat. But they have gone on about it so much that they've just added an extra layer of actually, because of the way that their fans have behaved online over the past few days. Actually, now I do. I wasn't bothered. I wasn't asked. I haven't given Manchester United a second thought. But my goodness. And when I said in our breakfast show this morning, my timeline, I type in West Ham and Man United keeps coming up. I understand it if I type in Man United, but it is saturated everywhere. Same with Google as well. I just want a bit of West Ham news. You know what I mean? Anyway, there you go. So, I'll be double delighted if we win.
Yeah, I'm right up for this. I think we're in good form. We've got some players in good form. It's a blow not to have Pablo. I think we missed his energy on Saturday. I think we'll miss it again tonight.
For sure.
But Tati scored at the weekend. Somerville's got 5 and 5. Bowen's capable. Fernandez is one of the best players in the Premier League right now. And I mean, our Fernandez. They're both Fernandez. You should have had. That's a lot of Fernandez.
That's a lot of Fernandez.
You should have had that. But both Fernandez are excellent. But our one is playing like he could be playing Champions League football right now. He's unbelievable. Wan-Bissaka usually has a man of match performance against this lot. We're going to be tested tonight.
It would be that's a lot. That's the lot of Fernandez.
Yeah, it would have to be that. So I'm up for it. I'm expecting a win, no, but I have got my hopes up as the day's gone on. I will confess, I have started to get a bit of a feeling we're going to do something tonight, and I don't think I've wanted to win a game as much this season as I have this one. Do you know, Wolves was a big one, but I think I want to win this one more. I think with the Wolves one, there was a bit of, we win, we might go do something, but it would have been one win. But this, tonight, it's the occasion, it's the fan base. It would be 4 wins from 5. We'd go level on points with Nottingham Forest. I don't know. And I personally, I fucking hate Man United. Like, I really fucking hate Man United. This Spurs away and Man U at home are the 2 fixtures I want to win every single season. That's the 2 that I want to win more than the rest. So bring them on. I want to win tonight. And
I don't particularly, by the way. It's been their localised behaviour over the last 2 or 3 days. Have you heard for years, people don't like us? No, it's because you behave like this. They are so entitled, honestly. 4 wins and they are acting like they've just won back-to-back Champions Leagues or something. It's crazy. You just realise that they've been in a state of almost like 100 years sleep or something like that, where they've just awoken, and it's almost like the intervening whatever it is. I don't know how long Fergie's gone, but that hasn't happened, and they are just dominant. They are Real Madrid and Barcelona and Bayern Munich all combined. It's honestly, you thought, hold on a minute. You've had 4 wins. Just please, just calm it down a little bit.
Right. I turn to a live chat. Stephen saying, I'm 100% not on the relegation bandwagon. People need to remember that there's more than a third of the season left to play. There is not. Well, there is ever so slightly. There's 13 games. I guess that's 39. You can't say that after tonight, though. This is the last time you can say that. But that's okay. You can be 100% not on the bandwagon. Paul saying, why do I hate Man U? Just geography. You're a Hearts fan, right? But I'm assuming you're in Scotland. And I'm assuming you've had the same issues I've had. Someone commented earlier in the Patreon Breakfast show, I think it was Lewis, and he lives in South East England, and on the street everyone's a Man U fan except him, and that's why I hate them. I just grew up with that entitlement Gonzo's speaking about. I practically got bullied as a child because they supported Man United, hadn't seen Man U at all. At least my dad dragged my arse down to Old Trafford on numerous occasions, and much as I didn't want to go sometimes, I was like, do I have to go? I just want to go to school. Do I have to go? But
I've got a detention to get to.
But as I've grown up, I look back and think, you know what, I'm bloody glad I had that upbringing. But they'd be on the playground, even at 9 years old, they'd be like, oh, man, you're like, I've been Old Trafford and you haven't. Fuck up. But for that reason, I just got an absolutely unhealthy hatred.
They do lack, and not all of them. I know a couple of Man United fans are absolutely fine, but there's so many of them. They lack humility. They really do. It's entitlement. It's arrogance. It's something to behold. It really is. Because obviously,
I think I struggle. To understand how they can have that natural love for Man United that we have for West Ham United. No, I don't mean all Man U fans.
Yeah.
But the ones that I went to school with that had never been to Old Trafford, I thought, how can you have this natural love for Man United when you've never been to see them play live? Your family's got no connection. I don't have that geographical connection to West Ham United, but my dad supported them and made me support them. And then every season we went to at least 2 games, more than often 3, sometimes 4. Ipswich semi-final, I was there, and you never forget stuff like that. And I think that's what grows your love when you're a kid. So I'm thinking, how do you have that? How do you nurture? And I just think you don't have it. You cannot have that natural love that other people have for their football clubs. You just can't.
Yeah, it's funny. I spent nearly 6 months in a place called Walkden and Swinton, which is in Salford. And there's a lot of Man U fans there, a proper Man U fans. Ironically enough, a lot of them could get tickets to the games, funny enough, and they were, very, very close. Just go along that main to the Manchester Road. You go along that to the Trafford Centres down there, and so there are very much proper Man United fans. But yeah, it does tend to be the ones that you might find that whatever walking around in Scotland or walking around Reading or whatever.
Paul saying this will be one of the more respectable and memorable wins of the season if we pull it off. Great Escape 2.0. As we're getting closer to kickoff, Gonzo, are you really starting to sense that, if we win, that's it, belief, the belief tap gets turned on and the sink is overflowing?
Oh, hold on. The sink overfloweth. No, look. The tap will be dripping.
It's had some smooches. A couple of layers have been removed and there's been some kissing.
Yeah, I mean, let's not go OTT. Yeah, belief. I'd be very, very happy if we won tonight. I'd be very happy. And I think it would be great to have I know it's not a weekend, but a game week if you want, where the result goes for us and it doesn't go for our rivals. That'd be magnificent. That'd be absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, it would definitely change my outlook, and the needle would shift from my 5% we're getting relegated, which it has shifted a little bit.
Has it?
Well, after Burnley, yeah, but only. I don't know, 5% likely to stay up, not 5% likely to get relegated. Yeah, 95% relegated. Yes, I think we have a 10% chance of staying up now. So I'm we'll see. Win tonight, 13%.
Yeah, I would have a lot of belief. I think I'm probably at 10% prior to the game. I maybe go up to 20, 25. I think tonight's the type of game I've been waiting for. One that makes me think, wow, okay. We're playing a good team in good form. Beat them 4 wins in 5, and I actually quite like the fact that we've got an FA Cup game at the weekend as well. Let's just have a breather. Let's get everyone patched up. Let's get Pablo patched up. Bowen, do you need a breather in the FA Cup? Right, okay, you have the weekend off. Right,
Traore can have a start.
Yeah,
you can see La Madrid.
Yeah, perhaps and I still want to win on Saturday. I still want to win. I don't want to turn into the arrogant Man U fans talking about Burton, right? But Premier League survival is priority, and then you go again against Bournemouth next week with a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum, and yeah, tonight's big. But I feel like I can't, like my mentality can't lose tonight. If we get beat, I'm expecting to get beat. We will not go down. If we go down, it's not because we lost at home to Man United. If we stay up, it might be because we won at home to Man United. That's how I'm looking at it. So, yeah, I'm excited. Bring it on. Anyway, I've got kick-off at Stamford Bridge, so I'll keep an eye on what's happening in the first half at Stamford Bridge. But you'll be unsurprised to hear that it's 0-0 after 2 minutes. Right, we'll turn to the live chat. I just want to say a quick thank you to Ryan. I know there's another couple of super chats. We'll get to them, but just want to say thanks to Ryan because it's here. It's for the £5 super chat and the support. There's no adverts during the live stream, thanks to the support in the live chat. And Ryan says, congratulations, guys, on hitting 50,000. Proud of you both. We will win today for the Meerkats. Also, funnily enough, Gonzo, I had spaghetti bolognese as well.
Very good. Thank you, Ryan, who did send me a picture of his Meerkats when he was working today. Yes, they're not his pets. He was working. Yes, and he told me to tell you, Gio, that they are a level 2. So you asked if they were dangerous. They're level 2. So okay. I don't know. I guess a crocodile's level 5.
I was going to say, how many levels are there, though?
We should have asked that. You can let us know in the. Don't. My phone is muted, Ryan, but you can let us know in the chat, mate.
Before we turn to live chat, please do get your comments into live chat. Or wait a minute for the comments. Gonzo. In the meantime, please do actually go and vote in the poll. The poll is live in the live chat with what you think the outcome will be.
Me.
Not you, the live chat. And then we will...
I thought you were telling me to go vote in the poll.
Not you. I know what you're voting, don't you?
Just tell you if you want.
Don't you go dirty the poll.
No, quite right.
No, for you, Gonzo, congratulations, 50,000 subscribers.
Oh, congratulations,
sir. A long bloody time, but we finally got you.
Yeah. We don't get one of those plaques, do we?
No, nothing.
How much... What is it?
100,000.
Oh, was it? All right.
And you get the play button.
We better get subscribing again. No, don't unsubscribe to that. That won't work. Don't do that.
It's nice to hit. I'll sharp about it now for a little while, but it's nice to hit it. Mrs. Gio's happy.
And thank you to everybody that has clicked subscribe. That's the real Brucey bonus there and a real achievement. So it's crazy, really.
Make sure you're also subscribed to the Forum channel. Links in the description below. We're live on Thursday night at 7 o'clock with a cup of tea, discussing the Premier League results from the week. There is a game Thursday night, but it's Brentford Arsenal, so it doesn't impact West Ham. So we'll know what Nottingham Forest have done, who play Wolves tomorrow night as well.
We'll have a chat about that on Thursday.
Yeah, and Brighton are playing. So all the teams around us will have played by bedtime on Wednesday, so we can discuss it all in the cup of tea on Thursday. And yes, I'm looking forward to it. If one day we can hit 100,000 subscribers and get the play button, that would be nice. But we are getting something a little bit more special later this month.
Oh, we are. Better than the play button. Yeah.
And don't worry. We will tell you. We're going to do a video about it.
We are.
I know we're teasing you, but it's to encourage you to buy raffle tickets. Anyway, Gonzo, shall we turn to live chat and see what...
I've been keeping an eye on them. Cheeky lot.
Happy days. Right, let's rock and roll. Also, Thomas, thank you very much for the £2 super chat as well. Dan is saying, I can't get the vision out of my head of Pablo's head superimposed onto Carlos Tevez's body, scoring on the last day of the season against Leeds and keeping us up.
Have you done it, Darren? Have you done has Photoshopped that or done an AI of that, or is it in your head?
DV saying, need a quick start. Score first is a must. Don't fancy our chances from coming from behind.
Yeah, but it makes me nervous as well going into the lead. Yeah, I can imagine. I can picture that. Never mind Pablo's head on Tevez's body. Somerville puts us in the lead after 10 minutes. Oh my goodness, we'll be in for a long night.
It's holding on to a lead that makes me nervous, not chasing one. When we go 1-0 up, I think, oh no, right, okay. I celebrate the goal, and then reality sets in a little bit. Sketch is just saying congratulations on the 50,000 subscribers.
Thanks, mate.
Peter's saying, if you hit 100,000, then you go back down to 50, do you give the award back? I like to think not.
Well, bloody hope not.
I don't think so.
No, of course not.
By the time you hit 100,000 subscribers, usually, YouTube have made their money out of you.
Oh, they've earned some money.
Sending you a little play button is not much in comparison to the.
Sometimes they have those gifts for creators.
Yeah,
and they'll send you something, and you can choose one of 3 gifts. And and I sent one probably a couple of months ago. Well done. You're entitled to one of 3 gifts. And one of them was like an app that normally costs some money, but I don't want that. One of them was I can't remember what it was, but it was a steak slice or something from Greg's. So you basically have a Greg's on us. Well, all right, fantastic. So I clicked on that one. It went, no, you can't have that. They're all run out. Don't worry about it then. No. And then he sent me another email a couple of days later. Don't forget to claim your prize. Well, I bloody tried, mate.
Keanu's saying, did either of you make extra YouTube accounts using Surfshark?
No. But we've got extra. We do have other YouTube accounts, but no, not for Surfshark. No,
this is 50,000 organic subs. We can't be arsed with the. While it's nice and it's a morale boost, it's like LMA Manager. Back in the day, you played LMA Manager, you put in the transfer budget thing, you're 100 million. The game's boring. What's the point now? You're just a fraud.
Hold on. So hold on. I don't know what the suggestion. I don't know what's the suggestion.
I think he's suggesting that me and you have made fake accounts to subscribe to the channels.
Oh, like 49,000.
Yeah, like we're arsed to do that.
998. Okay, yeah, fake accounts. No, I mean that would. No.
It is a thing, like on social media, it is a thing that people will buy followers and whatever, but no.
Yeah, but you can't buy thousands of them, can you?
I don't know, I've not looked.
What?
I don't know, I've not, inquired.
Oh. Yeah. No, I don't know. No. Look, our subscribers are genuine, but you can see that from the chat, are genuine, normal people.
Yeah.
And Phil Mackok.
Ted saying I was one of the first subscribers. I remember videos on the boats donating money for a defib machine, and you just sending me a program. It was a nightmare before Christmas. Well done.
Nice one, Ted.
50,000. Yeah, you've been around a while. If you remember that.
Yeah. It's there. The defibrillator's there. Still there.
Yeah.
And hopefully it don't ever
Unused.
get used again. Yeah.
But it's there anyway. That was, of all the highs, that was possibly the biggest low of Hammers Chat.
Crikey. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Yeah. Iron's saying YouTube remove all those subscribers. I've tried it before. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's always someone that's tried it. Anyway, Brian says American is in the building, and it doesn't mean just here.
He's there.
He's at the game.
Well done, Brian.
Brian is flown over from America to go to the game tonight.
He's in the Hammers Chat seats.
He is in Hammers Chat seat. He won our giveaway.
Alongside Bob.
He is. He's alongside Bob. Yeah, so Bob, Brian, if you turn to your right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you turn to your right, Brian, that's Bob. Bob, if you're watching, turn to your left.
If you turn to your left, Brian, there's a lad there who used to be about that tall, and now he's grown. He's a fully grown man. It's amazing what happened.
He's very enthusiastic. He's got a lot of energy. Yeah. Have fun. Bennett saying, great achievement, proud of you. Hammers win tonight will top off a great day. It would be for us as well. Get your thoughts into live chat about the game, though. Thank you for everyone's kind comments, but I don't want to just keep clicking on people saying congratulations. We do appreciate it, but let's speak about the game. Build up to the game, half an hour away, kickoff half an hour away. Gonzo's going to have to go in 5 minutes. OC saying, you can buy them, but they didn't. This is organic. I've been here since the early days. You have.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed.
A lot of you have as well, which is incredible.
Yeah.
I do notice sometimes it almost becomes a little competition as to who's been here the longest. Yeah. I was here when they had 1,000, and someone will come along and go, I was here when they had less than 1,000. But
it is the only. Well, it's not the only way. It is absolutely the best way to build a channel, particularly if you're going to do live stuff as well, because I just think it's like this. It helps so much. So people know all the in jokes. People know all the stuff. People get to know you over the years. You get to know them. I mean, that would be quite a weird thing, I think, doing a live stream on, with any number of people. If you got 1,000-2,000 people watching and they were all new and you didn't really know them, you wouldn't have that connection, I think.
We're saying how long has the channel been going? 10.5 years now.
Yeah.
It's been going a long time. We were here before YouTube was a thing, before YouTube was a job. There was no one, like even Robbie wasn't working full time in YouTube back then. Spencer Owen was like one of the first, but he was doing FIFA. He wasn't a fan channel. He was playing FIFA.
No, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
Ryan looks like he's cupboard under the stairs and thinks of you.
It's gone. Hello, Ryan. That was Ryan there.
Majors 2000.
Yeah, right. Ryan's done a lot for Hammers Chat, contributed a lot. It's not there anymore. Under the it's not a cupboard anymore. I've knocked it. I knocked it out, knocked it through.
Iron saying he remembers replying on our webpage.
Yeah, still there. Hammerschat.com. Good forum there. Good place to chat. So proper West Ham fans. Hammerschat.com.
Right then. No one's speaking about the game. Mike saying, did you know you've also hit 30 million views in the last couple of days? No.
But to be fair, historically 30 million views, because if it had been 30 million views in the last 2 days.
Bye.
He'll be another great.
Some new guy would be here going,
Jeeves, yeah. It'd be hard. I don't know if all butlers are called Jeeves, but yeah.
Yeah, some new guy would be sat here going, hello everyone, I've just been employed by Gio and Gonzo to do the watch-alongs.
Oh dear.
They said to tell you all, thank you very much. They're off. Oh yeah, I've just had a look. We've got
Oh, dear.
there on this channel alone. So there's a forum channel which does similar views. This channel's done 30,300,000 views.
Wow.
Bloody hell!
That even turned you into a horse then.
30 million views. Crikey. Says I understand if you won the lottery, would you still do the channel?
I'd definitely be doing. Yes, basically, yeah. Look, not as much. It wouldn't be slogging it. I would be doing
a cup of
two
tea and that's it.
videos a day, and yeah, but I'd definitely keep me me what's it in the water.
Yeah, and suddenly the channel would have 3 million subscribers. Definitely not paid.
I would be coming on saying I'm just eating bolognese either. Be coming to you live by the from the good ship Hammers Chat. I can't keep the camera steady on this yacht, Gio. Can't get a signal.
Instead of a cup of tea, it would be a glass of caviar with a glass of champagne with you and Gonzo.
Yeah. It's like when when the stand-up people get rich and they try and do like the relevant comedy, and it'd be a sort of one of those. Oh, tough to get a phone signal in the Seychelles, hey lads. Lads.
But what do you make of the London Stadium? Actually, do you know what the top hospital with the private box is actually all right. To be fair,
I've got to have moan. The stop and go signs on the helipad at the London Stadium are unacceptable.
Turned up the other day and someone had parked in my private space. What's going on? I had to park my Lamborghini around the corner.
Yeah, you had to pay someone to park your Lamborghini around the corner. It's not a key. You'd have to give them your phone, I guess, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I know my phone. I wouldn't be worrying about a cracked screen. For sure.
Right, Gonzo, we did a poll. What do you think the outcome will be? Actually, before we do the poll, Michael's in the chat. Michael, how did you get on?
How'd you get on?
Speaking of hiring people from Hammers Chat, we can't afford to do that, so we got a volunteer. So we've asked Michael to go on the United Stand, the biggest fan channel in the UK, and represent Hammers Chat tonight. So he's been moonlighting over there earlier on. So
what's it?
Gonzo, the poll.
Yeah.
How many people? 1,300 people. Over 1,300 people have voted. Percentages. West Ham win. What do you fancy? What do you think?
Higher than it might ordinarily be. They seem in a good mood today.
Give me a number.
I think 45% think we're going to win.
And lose?
30%.
And
draw? Right, all right, whatever the difference is, leave it out.
25. You kept it to 5s. I thought you were doing it on purpose.
No, you're having a laugh.
They're actually more optimistic than you think.
Are they?
53% of people have gone for a West Ham win.
Yeah.
30% have gone for a draw, and only 17% of people, out of 1,300 people, only 17% think Man United are going to win this evening. So there's a little bit of confidence.
There he is.
Michael said he spoke well, but his mate was coming through the desk crackling. Apparently not his fault, but he represented Hammers Chat. Well, Michael, good on you. Well done.
Well done, mate. Well done. Good stuff.
Right, Gonzo in the preview, he said 3-1 Manchester United. Are you sticking with that, or are you going to go with the majority in the live chat?
No, I think Manchester United are going to win, and I'm sorry to say that. I hope I'm wrong, and I really hope I'm wrong. There you go.
All right, Gonzo will be live, and I will see you tomorrow morning for the player ratings, and I'll see you again on Thursday for the preview, and then I'll see you again on Thursday night at 7 o'clock for a cup of tea.
All the stuff, yeah.
Good man. Right, thank you very much. Cheers.
Good again. See you later.
Hello, everyone. I say hello, everyone. You've been here with me for a while. It's just me and you now. Thank you very much for joining me. And let me just remove my headphone and get my hearing aid in so I can hear. And then we'll get building up to the game. 25 minutes away from kickoff at the London Stadium. It's still 0-0 at Stamford Bridge after 18 minutes. Although whilst I've been glancing, Leeds have looked handy, I think, is how I would maybe describe it. Get your thoughts into the live chat. What you're thinking about the game. Not your score predictions. I see the score prediction. That's fine. But give me opinions. We haven't had too much of that tonight because of what's going on with Hammers Chat and stuff. Please do get your opinions into the live chat about the game. And I just want to say a massive thank you to a few people. I've missed the super chats, but just want to go back and say thank you to them because of those donating in the live chat. There's no adverts for the rest of you. Avid, thank you very much. Saying pay my birthday tax. Took the day off work to watch and enjoy rather than just listening there. Plus, I get to enjoy a couple of pints with you lovely lot as well. Now, here's hoping for a result. Well, Avid, happy birthday. Hopefully you get a nice present from West Ham this afternoon. Quiz, thank you very much for his continued support in the £5 super chat as well. And also to West Ham 21, saying 50,000 subscribers. Well done. Well, thank you for sticking with us and the support. Also, Thomas says, can you please tell my friend Kyle that no one wants his bloody shepherd's pie? Kyle, no one wants your shepherd's pie. Thomas, thank you very much for your support. And lastly to Dean, say for the $5 saying 50,000 and a West Ham win would be a great day. It would be an absolute fantastic day. It's perked me up. In Irons India saying it's 1 a.m. for the Hammers. I will fight through the drowsiness. Congrats on 50k. Nuno's done well to adjust to 3 in midfield. I think today's game is decided by whether Bowen comes to play. Is everyone happy with the 4-3-3? We assume it's going to be a 4-3-3. Is that what we're feeling? Paul sent us 29,900 hype points towards your channel. Well, Paul, thank you very much. And he thinks we're going to win 2-1. Matt is saying, I do think we're capable of a win. We dominated Chelsea for the first 45 minutes. If Chelsea are up at half-time, the boys will be pumped. Come on, you Irons. Colin saying, was Nuno playing mind games? Well, Pablo's missing. Tadebo's missing. So technically, he was telling the truth. But he does this every week. He just normally just says there's knocks and we're going to reassess and everyone's okay. But this time he said there's definitely players out. Pablo's out. So I would argue that he's technically told the truth. I think a lot of people just get carried away. I think there was some news outlets and stuff suggesting that, you know, it was a key player and stuff. I think it just got exaggerated. Sam saying, let's see all the Hermansen lovers at 10 p.m. when he lets in a shitload with his short arms. Yeah, I struggle to get behind someone looking forward to a West Ham player playing badly. So I'm going to have to disagree, Sam. I hope Hermansen is man of the match. We win and he's had a fantastic game. And he said it's the wrong keeper. See, that's okay. You can say it's the wrong keeper. You wouldn't start Hermansen. That's just a normal opinion. But I don't know. I get uncomfortable when someone's looking forward to gloating about a West Ham player having a bad game. Don't know. For me, it's always West Ham before your opinions. If you have a bad opinion about a player, or if I have a bad opinion about a player, I want to be wrong. I want to be proven wrong. Don't know. I don't get it. It's just something I struggle with. But see, saying we have a habit of losing from winning positions. Even if we get 2 in front, I'm still behind the sofa. We do. 18 points drop from winning positions tell you that it's a common theme this season. Sam is saying the same comment again. Quiz saying, I'm happy with the expected formation. Keen to see how Nuno manages the game with substitutions, though. Malik is happy to see Potts on in place, I suppose, of Pablo. Maybe better passing. Maybe better pressing than against Burnley. Doinks took Bowen out of his FPL team because he thought he was injured. Yeah, I think you just got conned by. I don't even know who was reporting it was Bowen and stuff. To be fair, Gonzo was one of them. Hashtag Gonzo out. Avid saying 0-0 in still in all 3 games. I keep checking to see Spurs and or Leeds are losing. Someone just commented in live chat that Newcastle are all over Spurs at the minute though, so fingers crossed they can take the lead there. Carl wants us to neutralise Bruno Fernandes so they can't play. We need to get Somerville to keep up with his goal scoring spree and Bowen to show up as a captain. Pagan is saying, I missed the game against Burnley. How was the Mavpanos and Disasi pairing looking? I believe a 3-1 win. I'll ask everyone in a live chat. What do you reply to Pagan? Let him know what you thought of Mavpanos and Disasi. I thought they played really well, Pagan. However, it was Burnley. And it is a bit harsh, but the truth is, oh, there's a goal! Chelsea are 1-0 up. Come on. Chelsea 1, Leeds United 0. If anyone's got Yao Pedro in their fancy league team, there you go. Come on. That's a big, big goal at Stamford Bridge for West Ham. If we can have one at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for Newcastle United, that would be absolutely lovely. So Chelsea leading against Leeds United. Iron saying the centre-backs were epic. Robert saying they were good. J4 saying Disasi looks solid for a guy who hasn't played in a year. I agree. I thought they both played well. Grouch was saying we'll find out about Disasi tonight. James was saying they played good, but this tonight will be a whole other test. I agree with James, and a different James is saying Disasi was great, worked well, Mav. I agree with that one. Connor saying, why isn't La Madrid in the squad? I think he's just gone with Mayers. I think he's maybe thinking he's more likely going to have to make defensive substitutions. He's had Mayers in his squad before. I would have preferred La Madrid, but I understand it. Even if La Madrid was on the bench, I'm not sure he'd have come on. Quayers thought they both played well, but I'd imagine they both get pressed significantly more by the Man United attackers. William saying Disasi looked a lot better than expected and they were very solid. Kurt saying they were untested. Hopefully they will gel and Disasi can be the link we are missing. Carl is saying any streaming sites... unrelated, completely unrelated. There's a link to the Hammers Chat Discord in the description below for anyone that's looking for a Hammers Chat Discord. But I must warn you, be very careful when you're in there because these hooligans, some naughty people, keep posting links to illegal streaming sites on the Hammers Chat Discord, and we've told them to stop, but they just will not. So when you're on the Discord interacting with other West Ham fans, just be very careful because you might accidentally click on an illegal stream, and obviously you're not allowed to do that. Just be careful. Andy doesn't rate Adama, but would love to look stupid if he comes on and bags win. I hope we all look stupid. I don't rate him either, Andy. I also hope we're going to look stupid. Darren saying absolutely 100% we're never catching Spurs, Leeds, or Forest, or the Nigel, sorry. It's just a Forest, simple as that. Maybe, Darren, but the longer they're not that far away, the better, I think. Because you just never know, do you? It probably is between us and Nottingham Forest, but I don't know, there's something fun about Spurs not being that far ahead of us. So if we can, listen, if Leeds lose tonight and we can win, and we go equal points Nottingham Forest, 3 points behind Leeds United, I can't even remember where that puts us with Spurs. I've got all muddled up with the points now, but we would be close to them. Fingers crossed. It's just a bit of fun. Davey, no problem. I'm here to help you. No problem. And we've got 15 minutes until kickoff at the London Stadium. I'm half glued to the Chelsea game. It looks very, very busy. It looks like a great game so far. I'm trying not to glance at it. So we'll just do a Leeds watch along for 15 minutes. Does anyone want a Leeds United watch along? I have debated if, I'll tell you this now, little announcement. If in a couple of games' time, there's like a proper relegation battle, if we close the gap, I might start doing a couple of watch-alongs for the Leeds Forest game. For whoever we're trying to catch or we're going ahead of, I might do a couple of watch-alongs because I'm watching the game anyway. I like interacting with you lot, so I thought I might as well just go live and we can watch it together. We can have a little chat. So let me know if anyone would fancy it, and if the answer is yes, we'll do a couple of them. I don't know when I'll start it. I feel like it's not quite at that point yet. I feel like we need another couple of goals and we need another few points on board before it gets tasty. But once it feels tasty, I might do a couple. And then if the relegation battle finishes up before the end of the season, then I'll just finish doing watch-alongs. It won't be the bread and butter of the channel. It'll just be an additional, a little bit extra. Newcastle coming close by the sounds of it to everyone in the live chat saying that Newcastle nearly scored. Oh, please, Newcastle. Get a bit of a boost, wouldn't it? Scissor saying, what's hype points? When you comment on a video, not in the live chat, when you comment on a video normally, I think if you swipe left. I think you can hype, but you only get 3 a week. You can only hype 3 times a week, and it's only available in certain countries, so it depends where you're from. And also, Oakley Miners, what's your prediction tonight? And thank you very much for your support, you two. Very, very kind of you. I'm going to say 2-1 to Manchester United. I'm going to stick with 2-1 to Manchester United, but I'm not dreading the game. I've got no fear. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. I've just got this feeling we're going to get something tonight. The feeling isn't saying a win or a draw. It's not differentiating which. It's just saying we're going to get something. But I don't know if it's just because I look forward to these games usually. It's a big game and it just feels important. If we win, it just feels so, so important. You just never know. We need a little bit of luck. I don't feel like we've had much luck this season in other games. If anything, I think we've had quite a bit of bad luck. We'll see. Major only hypes Tartan Geo videos. Ah, you are some boy, Major. You're some boy. Diary saying I should do them on Tartan Geo. Get my subs up. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do them over there. Get less views, but then I might be able to increase my subscribers. Diary of an underachiever. You're giving advice of someone that's overachieved. I like it. Thank you for the suggestion. I might take it. Oh, Christian said it as well. Watch along with Tartan Geo. Oh, I like it. I like it. And that's a good thing. It keeps it away from West Ham, doesn't it? There we go. Thank you very much. Lord of Dead saying, I'm forever blown, but he's just writing the songs. By the way, does anyone know what the words are? To Tati Castellanos' song, right? Is it Leap Up Tati or is it We've Got Tati? Which is it? Because I've seen people saying both things. I've seen some saying one and some saying the other. And I've seen a clip, but it sounds like one thing, but I lip read. But when I lip read the people in shot, they're saying something different. So I'm not sure if is everyone singing two different versions or what is it? What's it? But anyway, regardless, I like the bloody song. You see, Intox thinks it's Weave, but I've seen people that were at the game saying it's Leap. See, Jamie is saying it as well. I haven't seen it should be. Jamie's saying it is, but then other people are saying it's Weave. I think the We've Got is better as well. I think it works, doesn't it? It's got the same syllables. It's got the same rhymes. And I like it. I wasn't there, but you see, Charlie Woodgate, who does go to the away games, Charlie Woodgate was saying half were singing Leap Up Tati and half were singing We've Got Tati. So that's what I thought. I think everyone's singing different songs. I've seen people that were at the game saying it's Leap Up, and other people saying it's We've Got. Brad, it's Bad Manners. Leap Up Fatty, and change Fatty for Tatty. Leap Up Tatty, Leap Up Tatty Castellanos. There you go. It's a Bad Manners song. One that's popular among West Ham fans as well. It's been stuck in my head anyway. But I've been saying it's Leap Up, but I don't know. Anyway, everyone in the live, to sum it up, everyone in the live chat is disagreeing. Most people are saying We've Got, but there are a lot of people also saying it's Leap Up. So live chat can't agree with it either, which gives me reassurance that maybe my hearing's not completely fucked just yet. Right, because I'm hearing Leap Up, I'm seeing We've Got, and then I've seen people putting out the lyrics, and it's different. Everyone's different. Words, thank you very much. The clock is here. There you go. I put it away when Gonzo's here because I'm only on half the screen, so it would cover my face up. So once Gonzo goes, I can get the clock up. But the scoreboard is now on the screen. And nearly 2-0 Chelsea. Yeah, Pedro just wide of the post. And I've seen a couple of my friends have just said another injury for Spurs. I'm going to go have a look and see who's injured for Tottenham, assuming they're going off. Yeah, Alderweireld's going. Oh, it's arguably it's a good thing for Tottenham because Alderweireld's gone off and Tell's come on. But I think Tell's deserved to start, to be honest with you. 0-0 at Everton, Bournemouth, 0-0 at Spurs, Newcastle, and 1-0 at Stamford Bridge as well. Come on, Chelsea. I hate having to support the likes of Chelsea, but you got to do what you got to do for your own team, haven't you? We've got to be selfish. Anyway, keep getting your thoughts into live chat. 10 minutes away from kickoff at the London Stadium. Nick saying Man United are going to take us apart. I don't think they will. I think it'll be a tight game because we've got that extra man in the middle. I think we will be difficult to break down, and I think we will struggle to get many attacks. That's what I will say. I think we're going to play counter-attacking football, and it's important we get someone up the pitch when Somerville goes, but I'm really looking forward to Somerville. Get him on the ball, get him running. Darlow, come on. Tom said he's been here since 2016. I know you have. I met Tom. Do you know something? This is going to sound a bit wet wipe. Don't care. Tom came down to the boats with one of his friends. We'd never spoken before. And literally, we just got a beer. And a few hours later, we were both pissed as shite. And there was I can't remember. I'm sure there was a rumor about a player engaging in sexual activity, and we were singing about that player engaging in sexual activity, consensual sexual activity, as well. That's when I met Tom, and that was back in like 2016, 2017. So I know you've been around since then, Tom. Thank you very much. I hope you are well with everything that's been going on. And also to Lee, thank you so much, and congratulations on the 50,000 subscribers. Have a nice meal with the missus. She is looking forward to it. I didn't even get a chance to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? We hit 50,000 literally an hour ago, maybe. Just before we went live, it hit 50,000. She was like, oh, when we go... Oh, bloody hell. I mean, I even, like, split to Gonzo, yeah? So we'll go at some point. Mark saying, what's the story with tennis ball? Oh, it's a very boring story, but I'll show you. It doesn't bother me. I'll show you. It's a ball from Wimbledon 2016. So it was used in the tournament in 2016, and it's signed. You can guess who. It's signed by Sir Andy Murray. So that's why I've got it. I've also got a signed, not used, but I've got a signed Vicky Hatton boxing glove, but that's over there. I don't have room for it. It's quite big. And my Andy Murray tennis ball. There you go. Not very exciting, is it? But I like it. Major said, what we're going to go for at Miller and Carter. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know how you pronounce it. What is that? Chateaubriand. Is that how you pronounce it? Chateaubriand. Maybe if I just said it like I knew what it was, it would have sounded better. Let me just start again. Major saying, will Gio be going for the Chateaubriand at Miller and Carter? Meant to be for two, but I'm sure one will do. I've not been to Miller and Carter for a very long time. I do not know what that is. I think I'll just be having the sides just so she can have what she wants. And guys saying, Moyes was here. I wonder where we'd be in the league in Everton's position. I wonder we'd certainly be higher up. We wouldn't be in the relegation zone. I'm pretty confident. Russ saying, are they watches? Is what watches? I think I've missed something. Expand, and I will tell you, Russ. Major saying it's an entire fillet steak. Oh, I'd imagine it's about a lot of money as well. And listen, still Scottish, ain't I? Right? I've got to stay in touch with my roots. So everyone's telling me to go for a piss. To be honest with you, it's not a bad idea, but I don't need one. But I always need one once the game kicks off. But I don't require one right now. Don't require one. Catherine saying it's a posh steak that two people share. I'm not sharing no steak. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I don't care how big it is and if it's for two people. That is not happening. Same with like desserts and stuff that's like for two. No. Illegal. Get your own. You want stuff on the thing that's to be shared, get your own version of it and eat it yourself. That's it. You ain't getting... We're not halving it, and also it wouldn't be half. It'd be 70-30 in my favour. And about 3 years later, she'll say, "You ate more than half that steak." It won't come up there, and it'll be there. She'll just take it, put it in her back pocket. Nothing will be said. Everything will come and go. And 3 years later, there will be a disagreement about something, and she'll say, "Well, yeah, but you ate more than half the steak." And I'll say, "What are you talking about?" And she'll say, "When we went to Milton Carter." I'll be like, "When?" She'll say, "When you hit 50,000 subscribers." I'll be like, "I can't even remember when that is." And she'll, "Oh, I remember it, because you ate more than half the steak." She'll be like, "I can't believe you eating more than half the steak. Fucking, I can't even fucking look at you right now. Fucking disgrace you. Fat bastard. You're a fat bastard eating more than half the steak. Go on, get the fuck out of my sight. Fuck out of my sight." That'll be what happens. So basically, I'm not going to share the steak because I can't be arsed with an argument in 2029 about it. So I'm gonna let go. Thank you, Weddle. I'll be honest with you. I almost forgot we were playing in 3 minutes' time. I've just been watching Chelsea Leeds. Weddle's reminding me, saying Herman saying looks like he's finally confident. Jimmy's asking what he's just walked into. A hypothetical argument in 3 years' time because I've ate more than half the steak. Mark is correct. I do not share food. I'm like Ross from Friends. Do you know when Ross from Friends is like, pivot! I'm like that, but don't share. Don't share! That's me. Not happening. Fucking went to last year, went Morrison's on Father's Day. They had a big breakfast called the Big Daddy. Marketing, clever. She went up to order hers and she said, "Oh, she'll have whatever. I'll have whatever," she said. And the Big Daddy, and they went, "Ooh, it's quite a lot. Do you want one Big Daddy and an extra plate and you can share?" And she actually had the audacity to come over to me as I was sat there at the table with Grace, enjoying Father's Day, and she said, "Oh, she said it's a lot of food. Well, we'll just share it." No! It's Father's Day. It's a treat for me. It's my treat. You eating part of my breakfast is not a treat. Get your own fucking breakfast and bring me that Big Daddy now. And I consumed every fucking bit of it except the tomatoes, because I don't like the tomatoes. Anyway, right, I tell you what, I'm going to go for a piss. Kickoff is 2 minutes away. I'm going to go for a pee. I'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Love you. I have returned. There's a goal! Yes! Spurs 0, Newcastle 1! Yes! The notifications just come up. Joe Willock. Oh, come on. This could be the perfect evening. All we need is West Ham to win now. Leeds get beat. Spurs get beat. West Ham win. Ooh, that would be delicious. That would be delicious. Come on, everyone. We need it. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know the pillow's still wonky. It's broken. I don't know how you fix it. Right. How do we do this? Look at it. It's useless. Hello. Look, it doesn't work. What's the trick? Shit. Oh, it's come off now. Look what's happened. Oh, pissing hell. Look what's happened. This is a problem for another day. I'll tell you what. Right. Oh, there we go. It's permanently just where I need it. Anyway, get my clock ready. It's kickoff time. Manual clock, yes please, first half. Let's go. Man United will get the game underway at the London Stadium. At some point. I've just seen who the referee is. It's Simon Hooper. And for some of you, how did you feel about our game away to Brighton? Because he was the referee. Remember the overhead kick that nearly took Mavropanos out? He was the one that didn't give that as a free kick, and then they took a shot, got saved, and scored again. He went goal stood. He was the one. He was the referee. Anyway, he's in charge tonight. It looks like the Newcastle game has been ruled out. Well, that's sad. Anyway, game's underway at the London Stadium. I'll do my best to bring commentary. And Harry Maguire is on the ball, and he goes back to Lamins. And I'm going to remove my cushion, okay? I'm just going to remove my cushion. But, there you go. I can go over there on the to be dealt with pile. Right, Martinez just chilling on the ball. It looks like our Fernandes. Right, I'm going to call Bruno Fernandes Bruno, okay, for clarity. Fernandes is our Fernandes. Bruno is their Fernandes. It looks like our Fernandes is going to play slightly higher today. He's certainly pressing a little bit higher. Manu jumps in with the block. Mavropanos picks up and gives it to Wan-Bissaka. He plays it down the right, but Martinez is there to collect. And Manu will try and build up once more. With Dallo. We are pressing reasonably high up the pitch for us, I guess. As Amad just tries to weave his way through the middle of the pitch and gives it out to Luke Shaw, who plays a 1-2 with Cunha, and he might look to deliver this one, but there's not much to aim at in the middle, so he goes short to Mboma, and Cunha will hit it. No, he doesn't. He crosses it, overhit, goal kick to West Ham United. Thank you. Scissored saying, my bad. Don't worry about it. What is this anyway? What is it? I'll suss it out one day. A massive thank you to Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. Saying congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. Well deserved. You show up every day and provide us all with quality content. Many thanks for all that you do. Wishing you continued success. Well, first of all, thank you for the support with the live chat. And second of all, thank you for the very kind words. That's very, very nice. It means a lot. As Ahmad picks up the ball, he's running at the West Ham defence here, but Fernandes and Potts block it. Juve plays it to Tate. Somerville, but into Juve. And we look to just have possession in our own half for the first time in the game, as Fernandes just comes away with it and plays it out to Jared Bowen on the right-hand side. And back to Fernandes he goes. Thank you to Andy saying congratulations on 50,000. Well deserved. Thank you. And also to Craig. Thank you so much. Saying congratulations on 50,000 subscribers, Gio. Book that table now. I will. We're going up to Scotland next week, so it won't be this week. The link to the Discord is in the description below for anyone looking, and Avid said there's stream links in the Discord as well. Yeah, we'll go to Scotland next week, and then the following week we'll go out. I might see if there's any deals on, if I go Wednesday night, is that a little bit cheaper? Sometimes some deals, isn't there? Just saying. And we need to get a babysitter. Right. Adam Wan-Bissaka with a throw in down our right hand side in the Manchester United half. And he just goes short to Bowen and flicks on to Tati. Tried to flick it to Potts, but Mbeumo was there. A little bit of hesitation there between Maguire and Lamins, but Maguire deals with it in the end. Only as far as Jared Bowen, though. Got an opportunity to cross, but there's no one to cross to. Maguire with a tackle, and it goes out for a corner kick. We've got a corner kick on our right-hand side. Jared Bowen will take it. Come on. Where's Thomas? Thomas! Where are you? There he is. Up against Luke Shaw. That's helping us. Someone blocked Maguire and we've got a chance. Maguire and Casemiro. Keep away from them. Find Thomas. Let's go. And it comes from Bowen. Punched out by Lamins. And it's hooked away by Ahmad. And Cunha flicks it away. Juve goes back to Wan-Bissaka. And he goes back to Hermansen. And people in the live chat are saying there's been a Newcastle United goal. Is this one counting before I get excited? Is this one counting? I've had a look. Yeah, 1-0 up. Malik Chow. It's still 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. League table's looking all right. Let's go. Come on. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka tackles Cunha out for a throw into Manchester United. Over 5 minutes gone at London Stadium. Nothing to speak of yet. Neither team have had a shot. Is anyone else getting nervous? I've had no nerves at all. None. All day, none. I've been looking forward to it. I've been excited. But I don't know, since kickoff, nerves are starting to creep in a little bit. And I think it feels like a big opportunity now with Leeds losing, Spurs losing. It just feels like a huge one. Win, level points from Nottingham Forest. Just got a bit nervous. I promise you it's not hunger. It's just nerves. Man United just playing about at the halfway line at the minute between Maguire and Martinez as he plays it into Mbeumo. But Jared Bowen in quickly, wins the ball really well from him as well and gives us a chance to break. Tati out on the right to support. Mbeumo's gone back. And between him and Casemiro, they take the ball off Bowen. And Kobe Maidu just holds on to it just to calm it down a little bit as Bowen gets back up on his feet and back into position as Casemiro is on the ball. Pops out to Luke Shaw, who looks for Bruno, and it's overhit and through to Hermansen. There's a few people that's nervous. And Paul saying he had loads of nerves just before kickoff. That's when just after kickoff was when mine kicked in. Jack Mate celebrating that Spurs are going down. Sean's nervous. As Hermansen gives it to Mavropanos and back to Hermansen. Man United pressing high up the pitch. Mainu on our Fernandes. And this is where we've got to try and find a way of getting into Fernandes. As Juve does just that as he shook off Kobe Mainu and he gets his head up and plays out to Wan-Bissaka over on the right-hand side as Freddie Potts was fouled, but the referee plays advantage. And Jared Bowen wiggles away from Luke Shaw, gives it to Fernandes. Inside the Man United half now. He's got his head up. Nice little ball into Jared Bowen. Thomas Souček getting up the pitch as well. And he just plays out to Juve. Somerville out on the left touchline. Gets it. Juve underlap. Somerville tried to find him, but was blocked by Darlow. So Somerville gets a second pop at it. In comes the cross, it's Bowen, but it's out for a goal kick. A flick from Jared Bowen. First shot of the game. Not troubling Lamins too much. A very difficult header, very, very difficult one. It's not that far away, in fairness, from Jared Bowen. He just tries to loop it into the far post, which is the right idea. It's a difficult header. It's quite low. The cross is quite low. There's not loads of power on it. Bowen's positioning isn't really where you want to be when you're heading it at a goal. But he made a good effort, actually. And Man United take the goal kick, play it short, and slowly work their way up the pitch at London Stadium. 9 minutes gone on the clock. West Ham United 0, Manchester United 0. The league table that you can see on your screen. Oh, and it's put through for Bruno! And it's over the bar. And he was offside anyway. I've already said the league table. Just watching this, Martinez. Bruno makes the run, and he's... I don't know if he's as offside as he looked. He looked well off, but watching the replay, don't know, Juve is maybe keeping him onside there. But regardless, he put it well over the bar. Actually, I will say this. I actually think it was good goalkeeping by Hermansen. He came out and didn't go down. So because he jumped, Fernandes had put a lot of height on it. And it was very difficult to get that up and down. Hermansen goes long with the free kick. Tati might have just got a glancing header to it, but it goes out for the goal kick. Hermansen does have a big kick. I keep meaning to say this, and I keep forgetting. Hermansen's kick, out of his hands especially, if he kicks it as sort of full on, it can land very high up the pitch, like outside their box. What's this? Oh, show me the Newcastle goal. Happy days. Maguire's on the floor. I'll be honest with you, I was watching them Spurs concede. Lamins goes long with the goal kick. Potts heads it down to Somerville, gives it to Fernandes. He goes back to Juve, and we take control of the ball. I will say, just over 11 minutes in, I think it's been comfortable for both teams. I think it's been comfortable for both teams, but as I'm a West Ham fan and biased, I'm going to speak from our perspective. It's been comfortable thus far. Man, you're quite slow. I don't mean pace-wise. I mean, they're just moving the ball slowly. They like to play counter-attacking football and play quick football under Carricks so far, but we're not really giving them the opportunity to do that. And when they are playing around at the back with Casemiro and Martinez, they are lacking a little bit of invention, a little bit of creativity. Fernandes on the ball, over the halfway line. He's strolling forward with it here. Bowen's just ahead of him. He uses him. Bowen's under pressure now and goes into Freddie Potts. Out to Disasi, and he plays out to Somerville, spreading play out to the left wing. Juve on underlap, taking Ahmad out the way so Somerville can cut in, and it's Somerville! Oh, tip round the post by Lamins. Unlucky. Good play. I like it. That's what we've got to do. First shot on target to West Ham United. He cut in there. A good run by Juve. Juve just takes Ahmad out the way to allow Somerville to cut in. Dallo kind of keeps up with him, but doesn't prevent the shot. Somerville goes for the far corner. It's a nice height for the goalkeeper, but it's a decent effort. Unlucky. Second corner of the evening for West Ham United. On our right-hand side, Jared Bowen will take the corner. And in it comes, headed away at the front post by Cunha. And Wan-Bissaka has it just inside the Manchester United half. Goes long, looking for Thomas Souček over in that left wing position, who gives it back to Freddie Potts. Somerville and Juve teaming up there as Disasi's still in the box, and it comes in from Juve, but Dallo gets a clearance on it. Not the best clearance, but Casemiro plays it forward, and it's a good ball by Casemiro for Mbomo to chase, but Mavropanos is back there, and he just plays it back to Hermansen. Fernandes on the ball at the minute, just where you want him, in between our centre-backs with his head up. Plays out for Wan-Bissaka. It's overhit. Poor ball from Fernandes, and it's a throw into Manchester United on our right-hand side, their left-hand side, just inside the Hammers' half. Avid saying, liking what I'm seeing from us, nothing crazy, but we look comfortable. And we're probing their defence. I just want to say a massive thank you to Clown. Hopefully we fight through this match. No holding back, no parking the bus, just go for it the whole match. Thank you very much for your support. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you to everyone for your support so far. What I will say is that Fernandes just committing a foul on Luke Shaw. I refer back to Graham's subscriber's comment this morning, and I mentioned in the video I did this morning, but I really liked it. He said, this is not a must-win game, but it's a must-try-to-win game. And I just read it and I thought, that's exactly my thoughts. He's just come into my brain and summarised what I'm thinking and put it into a really nice sentence for me. Thank you very much. He was like my AI. He was my chat GPT. Graham was my chat GPT. Chat Graham PT. There you go. Chat Graham PT. That's what I had. So I told him I liked it and I was having it. But I gave him the credit. It wasn't my thoughts. It was his. But I 100% agreed with it. And that's what I want to see tonight. And after 15 minutes, I would say that maybe that's what we are seeing. We are attacking responsibly. Avid said probing. I think that's a good word to use as well. We're not parking the bus, but we're also not doing anything stupid. We're being responsible. It's been a disciplined performance from us so far, but one which has a bit of composure and a bit of desire to get the ball forward as well. I like it. So far, so good. However, long way to go. 75 minutes to go. Dalot to take the throw in for Man United. Cunha. Menu. Fernandes challenges him. And Somerville pokes out for a corner kick to Manchester United. The first corner kick of the evening. Over on their right-hand side. And Mbomo will take, so it'll be an in-swinger. We've got to keep an eye on Casemiro and Maguire here for me. Martinez is good in the air as well, but I consider Casemiro and Maguire to be the danger men for set pieces for Man U. And Mbomo. And it comes. It's deep. Maguire gets his head on it, and it's a goal kick to West Ham United. I'll be honest with you, right, chat. Everyone was putting a red card on. I'll confess here. Everyone was putting a red card in the live chat, and I saw one person, this person, Steve put it in, so I thought he meant there was a red card in the game, but I didn't want it to spoil my natural reaction. So I started watching the game. I was like, it might be for West Ham, and I was thinking, oh my God, there's a red card, but I didn't know who it's for. So I've been commenting, and I've been thinking, a minute's gone by now. Looked at it, and you're all saying, like putting the no more BS card up. I get it now. So Steve, thank you. You're correct. I just forgot about it. Anyway, we've got a free kick now. Right up in the corner on our right hand side. So Jared Bowen will take it. For anyone not watching, it's right by the corner flag. Just think it's 2 yards away from the corner flag in every direction. Bowen's over there with Fernandes, but Fernandes is walking away from it now. So Bowen will take this. Good position. Whip it hard, pace, low at that front post, and just hope someone can get a glance on it. It's a big opening at that front post for Man United, but Bowen, it's a really bad free kick. It's a really bad free kick from Jared Bowen. Good opportunity, bad free kick. Man, you've taken a goal kick. We do perch on the edge of the box for the goal kicks, but they just play it inside the box, and we sort of back off a little bit. And again, this is what I'll say: we're being responsible. We're not open. It's 18.5 minutes in. All Hermansen's had to do is just pass it about. Their keeper's been a busier one. Lamin's on. He's inviting Tati to press him there, and he's had to clear it in a bit of a hurry, and it's a throw into West Ham. Not in a dangerous area, but a shaky moment for the Manchester United goalkeeper there. Somerville gets the ball, and Dallo puts tackle, and Freddie Potts is snapping in there and wins it, and it's a throw into Manchester United. Sometimes I do think we need that bite from Potts. I always just worry because of how he tackles. He flies in with slide tackles, and I love them. But who was it? Someone played a couple of weeks ago, not the Liverpool game, but they were playing Man City. And someone went in on Foden on a slide tackle. They kicked the ball away, and Foden jumped and landed in a heap. And there was no contact. And the referee gave a free kick against him. It was Spurs. I think it was Xavi Simons. It was pathetic. So my worry is that Potts, because he goes and does these slide tackles, and I think they are good. All it takes is one idiot of a referee. And Cunha's on the ball here for Man U. Quick 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. And he's in behind our midfield. Plays out to the right to Dallo. Looks for the run of a mad. It's a bad pass by Dallo, though, and goes out for a goal kick to West Ham United. Well done. Good defending there. Even had it not gone out for a goal kick, Juve blocked the cross, so defensively we were okay. Ruin is saying, is it only on Discovery? In the United Kingdom, it's only on TNT Sports Discovery. But if you have a look in the description of the video, there's a link to the Hammers Chat Discord. If you click on there, then some people put links to the game. They are illegal, so look, it's up to you. You can click on it if you want, okay? I'm not suggesting you do. I'm not suggesting you don't. Somerville tries to wiggle away there, but good tackle for Martinez. And he comes away with the ball. Goes back to Shaw. Bowen pressing him. Been quite a flat performance from Manchester United so far. Rancid saying we seem a bit nervy, but I like what we see. I agree. Manpanos got a nudge from Cunha. Referee says no. Manpanos is well out of position here as Luke Shaw comes down the left and crosses it, but Manpanos is back to put it out for corner kick. He gambled. Our Greek centre back, he gambled. Cunha gave him a little bit of a nudge, and it was enough to just put him on the floor and allow Man U to break, but it wasn't enough for the referee to give a foul. Man United have a corner kick on their left-hand side, so Bruno Fernandes will take this corner for Manchester United. An in-swinging corner. Casemiro and Maguire, Martinez and Shaw all at the back posts. There's your danger area. It's a low one from Fernandes. Shaw, and it's off the line. Adam Wan-Bissaka has just cleared it off the line. Man United scored from a corner at the weekend. It was a really well-worked corner at the weekend. They'd done something similar here. Fernandes whips it in low. Luke Shaw is running from the back post across the face of our goal. Puts it goalwards, and Wan-Bissaka is on the line and clears it offline. Hermansen had no chance of getting that. A really good, well-taken corner by Man U. A training ground move, but unlike the weekend, we were not punished thanks to Wan-Bissaka. Superb defending there. They're good at them, Man U. They've those little fancy set pieces. It's something I wish we would do more of. And, you know, with Man United, you've also got Bruno Fernandes taking the corners. You can try something like that because he's got the ability to execute it. But I think we do as well, especially with our Fernandes. I mean, it's a really good, smart corner by Man U, and it's just really well defended by Wan-Bissaka. Man U keeps scoring from corners. I think some pundits are going to change their mind about what they think about set pieces all of a sudden very quickly. After whinging about Arsenal scoring set pieces, I bet you they're suddenly pro set pieces. Luke Shaw comes forward. Gives it to Mainu. West Ham got everyone back behind the ball. Everyone's in our own half at the minute. Tate's just trying to press, but the problem is he's on his own there. Usually he's got someone with him. But tonight it's a clear 4-5-1 from us. Souček, Fernandes and Potts are stuck with Bruno, Cunha and Menu at the minute. And Casemiro's just sitting there and he's able to dictate play a little bit. Tate's trying to get on Casemiro. Ball comes in from Dalot, but Wan-Bissaka clears it. Tate gives it to Fernandes, but Casemiro nips in and takes it. Bruno, but good tackle, good interception, by Disasi. Fernandes on the ball, gives it to Potts, who gives it to Juve, who's got a bit of space in that left-back position. He goes long down that left-hand side. Somerville does incredibly well to bring it down, and I thought it was our throw-in. I thought he'd won a throw-in up the pitch, but he hadn't. Watching that replay there, Bruno tried to play Casemiro through, but it's great interception by Disasi. And I feel like the last 5 minutes, Man United have been in control of this game now. After quite an even 15, 20 minutes, it's now Man U that are just moving the ball, dictating play and trying to find a way through. And Hermansen hasn't had a save to make yet, but he has been beaten. Cunha's on the ball. Out on this left-hand side for Man U. He goes back to Martinez. Bruno Fernandes is dropping a little bit deeper now for Man U to try and influence the game from that position. And he's doing just that as Luke Shaw fires it into our box, but Disasi clears it. And it's a throw in for Man United, and our Fernandes is away to get a warning. Only 10-3. I was just going to see what odds Fernandes was for a card, because he's just been warned by the referee, and it's one of them. If he does another foul like that, he's going to get booked. He's had his warning. 9-2 with Paddy Power. This video is not sponsored by Paddy Power, but for anyone else that likes a flutter, I do. I'm waiting to have a little flutter on our Fernandes, get a booking. He's just been warned. Oh, the market's suspended. As Maguire clears it down the pitch, Cunha goes up with Freddie Potts and it falls to our Fernandes, who pops it out to Juve. He's got a bit of space to run into here, Juve. Somerville goes short, gets it off him. Fernandes is on the move. Somerville finds him. Gives it to Tate. Looks for Bowen, blocked. Thomas Souček, Wan-Bissaka in a bit of space on the right-hand side. It's out to Wan-Bissaka. He crosses it. It's headed away by Dalot. Juve brings it down. Freddie Potts is on the ball now. We've got a lot of players up the pitch. Man United have got a lot of players back. Disasi on the ball at the minute. Juve's in a bit of room out there on the left. He uses him. Into Somerville. And he tried to squeeze it through to Souček, but Maguire had a hold of him, really. And Cunha gives it to Dalot into the feet of Ahmad. Into Menu. Quick play by Manu here as Bruno Fernandes switches play to Mbomo. Luke Shaw's giving him support. Jared Bowen's got back to support Wan-Bissaka. Martinez on the ball for Manchester United. West Ham got every player back in their own half again. We're just struggling to get the ball. When they're doing this passing thing along the halfway line, you can see Tate's eager to try and press, but it's a bit difficult for him. He's got little support. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, he hooks it into the box, deflected into the hands of Mads Hermansen. As we approach 28 minutes on the clock, West Ham United 0, Manchester United 0. As Mavropanos switches it across the face of the goal to Disasi. Man United just tweaked their tactics a little bit now, and Bomo coming out onto the left-hand side and Cunha going central into a more number 9 role as they try to change their build-up. But it's Jared Bowen on the ball for now. Great play there by Tati, Wan-Bissaka and Bowen. And Casemiro snapping away, does really well to win it back there. And Cunha's breaking. He's got Bruno Fernandes on his left. He uses him. And he's on the move, but our Fernandes puts the tackle in and it goes out for a throw into Man U, which Mboma takes quickly and gives it to Bruno Fernandes and returns it out on the left-hand side. And it's back to Kobbie Mainoo. Man United just patiently building up again. I think that's been their problem in the first half. They've just been a bit too patient, a bit too slow. And it's allowed us to get in and settle. Martinez on the ball. It's back to Martinez, into Bruno Fernandes. Hooks it out to Ahmad on that right-hand side. Diouf presses him. Into Casemiro. His passes hits Tati in the back of the heel and falls to Maguire. Out to Martinez. Still Martinez into Kobbie Mainoo. Man U just passing it around between themselves at the minute. Kobbie Mainoo gives it back to Martinez and Fernandes gets stuck in. Throw into Man United. Martinez pops it into Mainoo, out to Luke Shaw. Cunha's on the ball now for Manu, and he tries to stick it between Panos' legs, but it's well blocked, and Jared Bowen just gets tripped by Casemiro. Free kick to West Ham United, just outside our own box. After Casemiro fouled Jared Bowen. Approaching 31 minutes on the clock. Man United have had a lot of possession, but nothing to show for it. Hermansen still yet to make a save, but like I said, Wan-Bissaka has cleared one off the line. But that did come from a set piece rather than open play. And there is a penalty at Stamford Bridge for Chelsea. Chelsea 1-0 up against Leeds United, and they now have a penalty. As Casemiro's on the ball for Manchester United in the middle of the pitch here. Somerville puts a tackle in on Dallo, and he's off with it. Somerville's running at Harry Maguire. He's past Harry Maguire, but the Englishman gets a big foot on it, and it's a throw into West Ham United. Unlucky there from Somerville. That's what you want him to be doing. Get away from Dallo, run at Maguire. It's just really good defending. He's unlucky. The right play. And I can confirm Chelsea scored their penalties. Tati brings it down in the box, but he's completely crowded out. Cole Palmer scoring from the spot. So it's Chelsea 2, Leeds United 0 over at Stamford Bridge as Wan-Bissaka pops it into Tati, who has Mainoo behind him. He gives it back to Fernandes, and we move across the centre-backs. Disasi strolling forward with it. Potts on the ball at the minute. Now it's Fernandes. Bowen up front alongside Tati at the minute, but he's just coming over to the right-hand side as Wan-Bissaka's got the ball. Just give him some support. Souček's quite central at the minute as well. Diouf is in plenty space and he wants the ball and he gets the ball. We are starting to enjoy the ball a little bit. For the last couple of minutes, we've just been knocking the ball about, which I think is important. We've seen this against Burnley when we were under the caution and we start moving the ball about and just have a breather, just relax a little bit. It's important, and I think that's what we're doing here. Good ball by Hermansen to Fernandes into Jared Bowen. Pops out to Somerville. This is good play by West Ham. Somerville running at Dallo. Oh, it's just a bit overhit to Diouf. The ball from Somerville to Diouf was a little bit overhit. And he did get a cross in, but had already gone out for a goal kick, unfortunately, and his cross was blocked down away. But I will say that passage of play, although we're just passing and it looks boring and short and defensive, and it is, but we can, that ball, I almost hate doing this because it feels like I've got, what's the opposite of agenda? Agenda's perceived to be negative, isn't it? So what's the opposite? Bias, I guess. I sometimes almost like stop short of praising Hermansen too much because I don't want to come across as bias. But that pass from Hermansen to Fernandes I thought was fantastic there. It was first touch, bang, into Fernandes. He turned, Bowen, Somerville, running in the box. Pass. And it doesn't start with your goalkeeper because we'd done a lot of passes prior. But I liked it. Anyway. There's my Hermansen bias. 34.5 minutes on the clock. West Ham 0, Man United 0. They take the goal kick and they've gone short and out to the right-hand side. Somerville hassling Darlow, but he's done well there, the right back, but his pass to Ahmad is crap and it's a throw-in to West Ham. Juve will take. At some point. And Tati gets dragged down. The referee says, no, honestly, this ref. Potts drags Cunha down. The referee plays on his man. You keep the ball. And it's a really bad pass by whoever that was. And it's going through to Hermansen, who just rolls it to Mavpanos' feet. Man, you sit back. I'll tell you what, when we're passing around at the back, man, you don't seem too keen to press us. Bruno Fernandes and Cunha trying to put some form of press together. As Mavpanos plays out to Wan-Bissaka. It's a poor touch from him. And there's a throw into Man United. 35 minutes. We're looking all right. We're looking okay. You do feel like, man, you've got another level or two to go, but I think there's an argument that we've maybe got another level to go. I'm happy. Martinez strolling forward with it. As we're all in the West Ham half in a minute, and he's currently on the halfway line. Mainu wants it, but Fernandes knows this, so he's preventing the pass. But they've done really well there, Manu, just to get away from Tati and Fernandes. But they don't do anything with it. They've just popped it back to Maguire. Darlow into Cunha. Back to Darlow. Maguire, again, it's just Manu playing it along the halfway line as Martinez comes forward here, puts it into the feet of Mboma and out to Luke Shaw. And he goes back to Martinez. I would say it's patient from Man U. I'm not sure it is. It's just a bit vanilla. It's just lacking creativity. It's suiting us at the minute. Mavpanos and Disasi haven't had much to do. They both had a couple of important interceptions. But in terms of quantity, 36 minutes gone. Pretty comfortable for us so far. Martinez on the ball, I think he's had about 5% possession in the game just himself. He finds Casemiro, good ball, out to Mboma. Manu look to speed up here as Ahmad's come over to the left-hand side as well. And they're outnumbering us there, but Bowen gets an important touch on that pass just to guide it back to Wan-Bissaka, who looked for Bowen after Bowen made a run down the right-hand side, but Wan-Bissaka couldn't find him, and Man United come again down the left-hand side. Casemiro on the ball at the minute now. They're overloading this side as Bruno dinks it forward for Ahmad. And Mboma gives it to Cunha. It gets away from Potts. Disasi just boots it off him, and it's taking a lucky bounce here. And Jared Bowen does good defending, to be fair. It's a goal kick to West Ham. Good defending by Jared Bowen. Not what you want to say about Jared Bowen. You want to talk about what he's doing going forward, but that was good play. Barry, it's currently Chelsea 2, Leeds United 0, and at Tottenham, it's currently Spurs 0, Newcastle United 1. So good results around the ground for West Ham. If those two games could finish like that, then that would be good. Barry, it's 2-0 Chelsea, I promise you. I'm not lying to you. Everyone else is telling you it's 2-0 as well, Barry. Barry's saying, the BBC's saying it's 1-0 Chelsea. It's definitely 2. Pedro scored. And then Cole Palmer scored another penalty. As Juve takes the throw-in on that left-hand side. And what I was going to say earlier, he's actually improved his throw-ins, I think, Juve. Remember when he first joined, I used to think Juve was crap at them. I used to think he was terrible at throw-ins. They were very like... I'm sure there was a few foul throws, and I think one was given as a foul throw. But I think he's got a bit better now. I don't worry about his throw-ins anymore. Martinez is just on the ball. I mean, I feel like I've been saying this loads in the first half, but I have. But Martinez, good ball in. Menu's just trying to get something going for Man U, but Potts and Fernandes block him, and Somerville, good ball back to Juve. He was under pressure and slipping, but he did well just to guide it back. But Juve looking for Tate, overhit, not the best direction, and Harry Maguire picks the ball up and dribbles forward for it. Martinez on the ball, just on the halfway line. He likes standing there with the ball, doesn't he? And Bomo dropping deep to get involved. Luke Shaw. Back to someone. I'm not going to tell you who. You can guess. You can guess who it is. And Bomo again. Ahmad's right on that right touchline. He's got a lot of space out there. Manu switch it quickly, but Manu goes back to Martinez. Fernandes putting pressure on him, still just forcing him all the way back to Dalot. Somerville's got up high and he's fighting Somerville. He's done really well there, Somerville. Dalot comes away with it, but this is good from us. And Maguire blocks Tate. Tate's trying to run in on Lamins, and Maguire's blocked him. Tate went down. West Ham wanted a penalty, but referee saying no. As Luke Shaw does a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. He's got a bit of space to run into here. The game's stretched for the first time as he lays it to Ahmad, and it's into the side netting. Yeah, I will say, whilst there was a few claims for the penalty, there's absolutely no way that's a penalty in my eyes. Maguire's blocking the run, but Tate could easily go round him. He just runs into him. Worth a try, but no chance. Maguire knows what he's doing, right? Oh, pissing hell. Spurs have scored. And Leeds have scored a penalty as well. Oh, piss. So it's now Chelsea 2, Leeds United 1, Spurs 1, Newcastle 1. So in the space of a minute, there's a goal going in at Stamford Bridge and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and both of them have gone against us. However, Chelsea are still leading. Come on, the Geordies, for God's sake. Maguire's on the ball. Plays it to Martinez. It's still Martinez. It's still Martinez. It's still Martinez. It's still Martinez. Plays down the left to Luke Shaw. Bowen putting pressure on him. Bruno Fernandes is over there. Gives it to Cunha, and it's a throw into Manchester United. Down their left-hand side, our right-hand side, just about a third of the way into our own half here, as Cunha takes a quick throw into Luke Shaw. 3 minutes of normal time to go in the first half. There won't be much stoppage time added on. There's been absolutely nothing in the first half. There's been no injuries, no VAR, absolutely nothing. Mbomo lashes it forward. A terrible idea from Mbomo, straight to Wan-Bissaka, and he gives it to Thomas Souček. And Fernandes gives it to Wan-Bissaka, and Fernandes is just saying, get it down the right-hand side, or I think he's telling Wan-Bissaka, get down the right-hand side, get away from here. And Wan-Bissaka's taken his advice and is moved forward. That's a beautiful ball by Disasi into Freddie Potts, just through Man U's midfield. He's given it to Somerville, way down the left-hand side. Juve on the overlap. Somerville one-on-one with Mbomo. He's cutting in. Gives it to Thomas Souček. To Mavropanos. Bowen out on the right-hand side, but Mavropanos gives it to Wan-Bissaka, who's got Cunha trying to mark him. Back to our skipper. Tate's in the box. Somerville and Potts just outside us. Fernandes is on the ball for the Hammers now. 1-2 with Freddie Potts. Out to Juve. Now Potts again. This is where I'd be saying to Souček, get in there, get in there. Souček needs to get in. When we're playing around like this, I'd like to see Souček get right next to Tate and say, come on then, get the ball in. Cross it. There's two of us in here now, cross it. And when the ball is crossed, and the rest of you try and get in around here for the second one. Mavropanos on the ball. Out to Wan-Bissaka. He goes back to Mavropanos, and he's possibly going to go back to Hermansen. There's little options there for Mavropanos, but he gets it back from the keeper. It's taking Bruno Fernandes out of the game. Don't give Mavropanos a few yards to run into, but it's a bad pass. Casemiro cuts out. Cunha picks it up. A bit of space here for the Man U attacking midfielders as Bruno Fernandes is on the ball. He dinks it looking for the runner in Mbomo, but it's well defended by Disasi, and Hermansen gathers up the loose ball. But he's having a really good half, Disasi. I'm impressed by his distribution and when he's been called upon, which isn't very often. He's been flawless, but a couple of big interceptions from him. Hermansen goes long with a kick, but Darlow gets a free header, but Potts challenges Casemiro with the Brazilian winning it. But Tate gets a ball from Disasi. He's turned, he's running away from the Man U midfield. Ahmad puts a tackle in. It looked like a foul, but the referee says no. Tate peels himself off the wet London Stadium surface as Martinez comes forward with the ball, gives it to Luke Shaw. Got 30 seconds of normal time left at the London Stadium. It's a bad pass by Shaw, but it's a bad pass by Mavropanos, who gives it straight back to Luke Shaw. And Kobe Mainoo takes charge. We've not had the stoppage time go up, but there might not even be any stoppage time. There's literally been nothing in this first half. Ahmad gives it to Kobe Mainoo. They're just Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes. It's half time, yeah, bang on 45. Absolutely no stoppage time because nothing has happened at the so far. And there's a goal at Tottenham. It's Spurs 1, Newcastle United 2. So Chelsea are currently 2-1 up at home to Leeds United, and Newcastle United are now 2-1 up away to Spurs. So currently, out of the three teams in the relegation zone, we are drawing. Another two are losing. Now, it doesn't move us anywhere. We would remain in 18th, but we'd cut the gap to 2 points, but really cut the gap to Leeds United as well. And if that doesn't give the players motivation at half-time, I don't know what will. What more motivation do you need? You go in at half-time and you hear that Leeds United are losing and Spurs are losing. Get out there, do your bit in the second half, increase the intensity. This is a winnable fixture. Man U are nowhere near as dangerous as I expected. I was expecting a bit more of a... You can't tell they've won 4 in a row. They've not got that... The play doesn't suggest confidence and free-flowing football or anything like that. And they do like to play counter-attacking football. We've just not allowed them to do it. I think it's been a comfortable half for us. It's been a comfortable half for Man United as well. Don't get me wrong. It's been an absolute boring game. And now, pissing out! Chelsea 2, Leeds United 2. Leeds are just equalised. Welcome to the relegation battle. It's full of twists and turns. Chelsea were 2-0 up. And now it's 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. I know people will say, forget about them, focus on us. I get it, right? But we still need someone to come in. We still need to overtake someone. Anyway, there's still, 20 minutes left at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully Chelsea can go and bloody get something. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. Please get the your comments into the live chat. What do you think about the first half? What are you thinking? Is there any changes you'd make? Let me know in the comments. Let's get them up on the screen. And let's see what you're all saying. And it's at this point, I'll ask you, if you don't mind, please subscribe if you're new to Hammers Chat. And please also drop a like on the video as well by clicking the thumbs up button. Both things are free and helps the channel out. And a massive thank you to everyone for donating in the Super Chats. There's no adverts on the watch along. Thanks to the support in the live chat. Matt is saying there's a handball, so VAR may be getting involved at Stamford Bridge. Fingers crossed. I've not got it on. I've just got notifications coming up. Travis said, if Magassa gets Souček's place and puts in a shift like last time, we will win this game. Lord of the Dead would like to see Magassa come on to replace Thomas Suchek, Mini Heed saying one of the cagiest halves of football I've ever seen. Laddie saying Wan-Bissaka saved us. He absolutely did. Max is saying, see what happens. We are playing well. Maybe bring Wilson on if the game's in the balance on the hour mark. Oliver is saying, love what I'm seeing from our natural disaster at the back. He's had a very good half. A couple of really good passes from him towards the end of the first half as well. Crit is saying we definitely get Pablo or Wilson on. Crit, there's no Pablo. He's not on the bench. Wilson's on the bench, but Pablo is injured. David's saying we've got to start the second half better than we have been worrying about that. Yeah, we can sometimes be a bit crap in the second half, so fingers crossed. Aaron saying, having watched Walking Football before, and after that, I never want to again. Grouch is saying, been impressed with Disasi, swap Scarls for Juf. Number 6 is liking Hermanson and Disasi. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Keith is enjoying Disasi. Flynn is saying, have we been good? No, but we've not been bad. We've been okay. Both teams have been okay. Both teams have been playing. Timeless, thank you very much. Very, very kind. Thank you for congratulating us on hitting 50,000 subscribers. Very kind of you. Thank you. Paul thinks Potts has been terrible. I think he's been okay. I don't think he's been terrible. I don't think he's been brilliant. I think he's just been all right. I think a lot of people have just been all right. That's arguably the issue. Most players in the West Ham team have been all right, and most players in the Man U team have been all right. I don't think anyone's been good, and I don't think anyone's been bad. Which, no, we don't get one of them silver pictures for 50,000. You've got 100,000, and then it's 1 million, 10 million, which I'd like to get the 100,000 one day. That's my YouTube ambition. A, to keep it as a job, and B, to get that 100,000 plaque. And C, I've had a bit of something I've wanted to do for years, and I tried it a few years ago, and it didn't quite take off. But I've parked the idea for now. But I'm hoping that once West Ham settle down and Hammerschat settles down as a result, there's something I really want to do. We're going to do something this summer for the first time, which is an event. We've done them before around the European games, but this summer we're just going to do an event with no West Ham game. So that's something different we're going to do. So we've got some plans. So stick around. John T saying we need to pick up points where people don't expect us to get anything. So everything crossed for the second half, and I completely agree with every single word of what John T is saying. We need to do that. Everyone's saying Major's gone mad. He's winding people up. Major's winding people up in the live chat saying he would get Kilman on personally. He's been a bit naughty. Dark Star saying it's like a game of chess, very slow, not much happening. Ribs is perhaps responding to the previous comment saying that Potts has been class. I think he's been okay. Mark saying I think we've conserved more energy for this second half. James thinks we need to sharpen up all around. Adam saying I'm not sure how I feel about this. Way less threatening than we usually are. A lot of talk about Jared Bowen. Michael saying I think we've been all right. We're playing against a decent team. Yeah, I think we've been all right too. I don't think Man U are playing well though. Tight Line says we look solid. Grouch is saying Man U have sat back waiting for us to run out of steam on the 65th minute. Billy says I don't think Potts has been okay. Do you think he's been bad or do you think he's been good? Harry's saying Potts has looked calm. He's loving this. People really split on Potts. I didn't realise he was going to be the one splitting opinions. I think Bowen's splitting opinions a lot in the live chat as well. But I didn't think Potts would be, because I can understand why Bowen's splitting opinions. Sanger saying Potts has done well out there. Does the stuff that goes unnoticed. One of those players. Thank you very much to Fat saying Charoui will assist the winner for us. Well, I hope so. I don't care who. Just someone. We get that winner. Oh. Laddie saying when's 50k date night? I don't know. We're not booked it. It won't be next week. Wait to Scotland for a few days. And then we'll go from there. I'll see what night's got a deal on. I'm hoping there's a deal on Tuesday night, Wednesday night. There's got to be something, right? Like a set menu, 2 for whatever quid. That's when we'll be going. Michael saying we can win this with some bravery. We are past the point of a point is good. Under the circumstances, we can either go level with Forest or they can increase the gap. Matty saying Disasi strong. Would like to see Fernandez and Somerville on the ball a bit more. Pace has suited us. Usually we are spent by half time. We could step up a notch here. The one thing I will say is I think, just for anyone tuning in, everyone's saying like the 50,000. We hit 50,000 subscribers about, I kid you not, about 10 minutes before we went live. So I was hoping we would hit it during the build-up show just for something a bit fun. But about 6:45, it came up on my phone. Congratulations, you've hit 50,000 subscribers. So yeah, we hit 50,000 subscribers tonight. At last, I'll stop going on about it. I've been banging on about it for the last month. So I'm going to shut up for a couple of weeks. And I will be taking Mrs. Gio to Miller and Carter because doing this as a job, it's antisocial. I work at least 4 evenings a week and both weekend days. It's difficult. And obviously when I'm doing this, she's got to look after Grace by herself. So she does have to almost be a single mum for a lot of the time in the evenings and weekends so that I can do this as a job. So, yeah. Thank you. Fortune Down Under, thank you for your support. You're very kind. He's saying it's a nervous energy. Just need a spark. Spurs are losing. Let's bring them in to it. Let's believe and get behind them. Steve is saying you can't be defensively solid and play attacking flair football at the same time. I think Nuno realises we could be cut open if we go toe-to-toe. I'd settle for a boring 0-0. I think a point would be a good result, but we've got to really follow it up. We've got to follow it up with getting something against Bournemouth. A draw is only based on the first half. If we draw, I do feel like it'll feel like a missed opportunity. Now, if basically Man U copy and paste that into the second half, it will feel like tonight was a winnable fixture. Come the end of the game, I'll be torn. I'll think, do you know what? I would have taken it before the game, but after seeing what I've seen, I think there was an opportunity to go grab all 3 points, and it will feel like a big opportunity missed. You know, nerves kicked in with me earlier on because at the time Leeds were losing, Spurs were losing. I thought, right, okay, we win this, then we're right in it. You know, we're equal points with Nottingham Forest kind of thing. So I'm hoping we try and win it. I hope we try and win it because I think it's there. I think it's there for the taking. Because Man U are not as good as I expected. I expected them to move the ball a lot quicker than they have done. And I think it's been comfortable for us out of possession. And I think we've been a little bit comfortable for them when we've had the ball as well. I want us to see us move it a little bit quicker. I think at one point in the half there, we were passing it around and we went all the way back to Hermansen. And it just enticed Man U to press us, and Hermansen gave it to Fernandez, to Bowen, out to Somerville, and he gave it to Juve, and went out for a goal kick, but it gave us the space. We need to try and get Somerville into space. That's the one thing I will say. I would like to see Somerville getting on the ball and running more, but for him to do that, he's got to be able to get it and turn, and I think Kyle Walker prevented that a lot at the weekend. I think Dallow's nowhere near as good as Kyle Walker in terms of reading the game. So if there was something I could change at half time, I'd be having a conversation with the players and Somerville saying, what we're doing here, what we're going to do to get him on the ball. Does he need to drop 10 yards, but then Dallow goes with him? So what can we do? And I think Juve has been good support in the first half. Somerville's shot that was tipped around the post, Juve made a really good run, just underlapped him, took Kamad out the way and just allowed Somerville to cut in. I think he's I'm not saying anything, clever here. Somerville's the key to us winning this game in the second half, I think. And I think we need to get him running at them a little bit. Right, let's see what you're all saying in live chat. Second half will be kicking off very, very soon. Slim saying we need to go for it in every game. Fortune said, I came on here half-time to get some positivity. Come on, everyone. Let's get excited. We can do this. We absolutely can do this. We absolutely can do this. Gandhi saying, all out for the win, second half. John saying, Man U will turn the heat up now. I'm nervous. They might, but I think their strongest 11's on the pitch, Joan. They've got some good subs, but I do think their strongest 11 is currently the 11 that we've just been comfortable with. Thank you very much to Fat saying I really don't want that bloke to cut his hair, neither do I. When I seen that he was doing a live stream tonight and stuff like that, which he hasn't done before, I thought, right, okay, do one. RC saying, would you take 0-0 now? No. After what I've seen, before the game, yes. But right now, no. Because of what I've seen in the first half, I think this is a winnable game. I want to go and win this bloody thing. Billy, thank you very much, saying Desassi's passion for us in this game is very strong, and also to Kelly's as well. Thank you very much for your support. Ionix is saying, I want to see us make more of these set pieces with our tall lads. It is our best chance of scoring if we can just get a couple of decent balls in. Simon saying, I'd respect a point, but I'd respect to win 3 times as much. Jonathan saying, hope Somerville does it for you and you overtake either of these 2 teams, just as long as it isn't Leeds. Charlie's in the live chat. Charlie has even whacked a little tenner in. Thank you so much. Charlie's saying 50,000 subscribers, baby. Well, you played your big part as well, my friend. RC says, Gio, I've been a subscriber and patron for years. I don't actually know your first name. It's Gio. It's you've literally wrote it. It's there. You do know my name. You've just called me it. That's not my. It's not like a character name. That's my name. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm really. I think you must be really disappointed right now. You were expecting something, right? But it's GEO. Golf. Echo. Oscar. Just the first third of geography. The first half of George. The first 60% of Jeff. That's my name. Sorry, RC. I feel like I've really disappointed you, but it's just Gio. Right. Second half about to get underway at the London Stadium. Potentially big second half for West Ham United. Certainly a big opportunity. Massive opportunity for us after what we've seen in the first half. Hopefully we can pinch this. And we're underway at the second half. Rude Geek had no clue that Gio was my real name. It is. There's crap story behind it. I'll bore you all one night. Not tonight, but it's my name. Right, we're underway. Casemiro gives it to Cunha. And who plays out to Manu, moving the ball quicker than they did in the first half, that's for sure. As Dallo made a really good run, but Ahmad didn't give it to him. Bruno Fernandes does, however. And Somerville and Fernandes do really well against Bruno, and Somerville gets the ball. Our Fernandes on the ball, trying to get out the defence with it. He goes down. Referee doesn't give him anything. I do not like this referee. I don't like it. I'm not keen on him. Anyway, Bowen trying to get away from it. Luke Shaw goes in tough, wins it. Wan-Bissaka goes in with a slide tackle on Casemiro. It's getting a bit scrappy out there. Bruno Fernandes. No, he doesn't. He was away to shoot, but he tricked me. Mainu on the ball now. Into Luke Shaw. And he gives it back to Mainu on the overlap. In comes the cross, but it's into the hands of Mads Hermansen. Poor cross from Kobe Mainu. Billy, thank you very much for the support. Saying Irons win incoming. I would absolutely love it. Boy knocks it down to Thomas Souček, and just to confirm, there's no substitutions for either team by the looks of it. I don't see any for Man U, and there's none for West Ham United either, so no subs. And Tony, yes, the clock is right. The real time will be 20 seconds ahead of what I'm watching, but I don't have a TV in here. I'm on Sky Go on the iPad, so there's a little bit of a delay, and then when I speak and you hear, there's maybe a 10-15 second delay as well. So I'm not as far behind as you think, but yes, the clock is correct with what I'm witnessing. As Casemiro plays out to Martinez, who must have touched the ball about 300 times in the first half. And it looks like it's a continuation of the first half with Martinez just giving it to Luke Shaw now. Everyone in the West Ham half. The one thing that's slightly different so far, but there's only 2 minutes in, so it could just be a brief thing, is Thomas Souček's higher up, and Thomas Souček's actually helping Tati press from the front, and Thomas Souček is pressing Martinez when he's on the ball, and he's seen a lot of it in the first half, and I just feel like Souček was there, and that's not what he was doing in the first half. So next time Martinez gets the ball, we'll have a look and see if Souček's pressing him or not. If so, then that will be a minor tweak to West Ham's tactics, as Wan-Bissaka couldn't win the ball from Martinez, and Luke Shaw has it. Wan-Bissaka well out of position at the minute. He's the furthest player forward, as Luke Shaw just breezes past him and away from him. Cunha, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes sweeps out to Ahmad on this right-hand side for Man United. He's trying to take on Juve. Great defending, though. Brilliant defending from our right-back. Good defending. Juve takes a throw in, gives it to the Sassy. I don't know why I'm looking. I'm trying to see past the linesman as if that's going to help. Like when you play a computer game, you try and look around the corner, don't you? Bowen knocks it down. It's Thomas Souček. Pops out to Jared Bowen. Souček's getting into the box. Tatty's in the box. There's a few players up here. Jared Bowen, can he get delivery right? He puts it in. It's Souček! Yes! 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 Fucking yes! 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 We're winning! Soucopter! Yes! We're beating the scum! Yes! Yes! Oh, fucking hell. Jesus, my heart. Oh, we've got a long, long way to go. A long, long way to go. But we're winning 1-0. Thomas Souček, we got forward quickly there. We took a throw in our own corner. Juve gave it to Disasi. Got it back. He just went long. And it bounces. And Jared Bowen does really well to head it down to Thomas Souček, who just gives it back to Jared Bowen, who had loads of space out on that right-hand side. And he puts it into the front post, and Thomas Souček's there. I mean, it must have been the faintest of touches he gets on this. Ah, it's a really good side foot by Thomas Souček under Lamins. We are winning 1-0. We're winning 1-0. And there will be no haircut for the Mank. There will be no haircut for the Mank. There will be no fucking haircut. No fucking haircut. No fucking haircut for the Mank. Oh, this is going to be a long 40 minutes. Oh, fucking hell. I'm now shitting it. I'm now absolutely shitting it. I don't know why I have my hood on. That's not going to help West Ham win. I don't want to do with my hands. I need to do something. I can't sit still. I can't sit still at the best of times. I am now fucking... chat, are we going to win? Are we going to win? There's a long way to go, but we've done the hardest bit. Well, actually, we've done the second hardest bit. We've scored. We're winning. The hardest bit is now to keep on winning. CF saying, is he even a man? I don't know. I don't know his name. What's his name? I think his name's Frank. Is his name Frank? I think it's Frank. Oh, good goalkeeping, Hermansen. Sorry, I forgot to provide commentary there. I was shitting it. Basically, a long ball came in from the right-hand side, and Hermansen came out and caught it. Good goalkeeping. Apparently, I believe, Nuno, I forgot his name there. Nuno switched goalkeeper because he didn't think Areola commands his box. And Juve is just coming down this left side here. Looks for Somerville. He's in. Go on. Somerville. He's not in. It's good defended by Dallo. He might have been offside. He was offside. But good play. I like it. Creative. Juve does really well. And he is offside, but he's not far offside. Does anyone confirm what hairy man's called? Is he called Frank? His name is Frio. I think I see what you're doing there, Barry. I'm not falling for that one. Ooh, the live tables come up. We're equal points for Nottingham Forest. Ow, fucking hell. It's just got more realistic. Stuff like that makes me even more nervous. Can Chelsea please fucking score? We're 3 points behind Spurs as it stands. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Tottenham Hotspur. We're coming for you. Fucking hell. Imagine we do this. Fuck off with your shit stat. Most points dropped from winning positions this season. Piss off. Ahmad. We're up for this. Ahmad's cutting in. Looks for Casemiro. Ahmad again. Fernandes with a good tackle. Souček to Somerville, who's just kicking up and down by himself at a minute as Menu takes it away. It's Menu. Ahmad. Someone's blocked it. I can't do this for 40 minutes. Bruno puts it in. Mavpanos heads it away. It's Dallo off Somerville's arse. Oh, Somerville! I've never loved your arse until right now. I love your arse, son. Dallo whips it in, and it's out. No, it's not. And Mbeumo keeps it in. Oh, fuck off. Just let it go out for a goal kick. Luke Shaw. Martinez, Dallo, they're outside our box right now. They're all outside our box. Oh, shitting out. Nuno's telling them to get up. Nuno is trying to say get up, but there's nothing. I've never been so stressed to be winning. I have, but I don't know. It feels... Oh, Fernandes with a tackle on Fernandes. No, it wasn't. It was on Casemiro. But it doesn't sound as good, does it? Fernandes. Right. Souček looks for Tati. Gets brought down. That's a free kick. Oi, you bald wanker. Why is this prick is giving us nothing? Honestly. He's just fucking jealous of that geezer with all the hair. He's decided, fuck it. I'm going to make sure he gets his hair cut off. He can be bald and all. This ref is hair bias because of that Man U fan. Good play, man, for Panos. He just flicked it back to Hermansen, and Hermansen throws it out to Wan-Bissaka. Here we go. He's running down the right-hand side. Referee giving Man U players nods as to which one can push him over, and it goes unpunished as Jared Bowen goes past Luke Shaw, gets a nudge, and it's out for the throw into West Ham. Here we go, boys. 40 minutes including stoppage time. It's full time at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Leeds United 2. Not ideal, but if we can win here, it doesn't really... Well, it does matter, but you know what I mean. I don't give a fuck. Somerville. Dallo admiring him. I wonder if he's still got a sore arse. Somerville just... he's taking the piss out of him. Somerville's done him. Aye! Fuck off, man. That's a dirty tackle. Dallo is... That is a dirty tackle. It was so bad, the referee had to give us a free kick. He's been booked for it. Ah, you wanker. Honestly, you dirty bastard. He's got a yellow card. Everyone's saying the bet is on. I can't even remember what it was. We need Somerville to get fouled once more. If Somerville gets fouled once more, someone wins 200 quid. Dallow's been booked. Souček scored. That was the first time he's been fouled. He's been fouled plenty of other times. Referee just hasn't given it. Fingers crossed someone's going to win 200 quid. Free kick. Fernandez. In it comes. It's a crap free kick by Fernandez. Juve picks up. 57 minutes gone. West Ham United. Hermansen with his big kick. Honestly, he's got a massive kick. Hermansen's got a huge kick. Souček's in the box. Somerville. He's taking a piss. Someone foul him. We want 200 quid for someone. It's gone out for a throw-in. Come on. Come on. And it's full time at the Spurs Stadium. Spurs 1. Newcastle United 2. Right now, if we win, we go 3 points behind Spurs. Equal points with Nottingham Forest. Tottenham are in a relegation battle. Oh, could you imagine Spurs get relegated? Yes, I fucking can, and I can assure you it is glorious. I've never really been religious, but all of a sudden I believe in heaven because I have seen it. I believe in God. Come on, big man, deliver. Send the Spurs down. Bruno Fernandes is laying on the turf for some reason. It's a throw into Man United on the right-hand side. Dalot into Ahmad. Our Fernandes gets stuck in, wins the ball, and referee says, free kick, because you're not allowed to tackle Man United players. This ref is a wanker. I cannot stand him. Cannot stand him. Menu into Ahmad. He's under pressure. Freddie Potts wins it off him and it's a throw into Man U. Menu takes it quickly. We're approaching the 60 minutes on the clock. We're in the 60th minute, but we're approaching 6-0 on the clock at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Manchester United 0. Thomas Souček with the goal as Dalot plays out to Martinez. Into the feet of Menu, who turns. I'll tell you something, when you're winning games like this, you can sometimes just find a little bit more energy. And it's a free kick for Man U. The referee lining it up. He's discussing with Bruno Fernandes as to whether he or Fernandes will be taking the free kick for Man United. As he just marks out 12 yards from the ball. This one's going to come into our area. Come on, boys. We need to defend this. Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw over it. Shaw crosses it. It's deep. It's looking for Harry Maguire at the back post, who heads it down to Mbomo, puts it down to Ahmad, back to Mbomo, but it hits Tati in the head and Tati chases after it. Luke Shaw is forced backwards to Dalot. As he comes away, Tati is just chasing everything up there. I'll give him that. And he's tripped Harry Maguire out on the right-hand touchline for Manchester United. So they've got another free kick. Referee asking VAR if there's any way we can send off Tati. Come on. Right. Fernandes, free kick, out on the right-hand side. Do not let Maguire or Casemiro win it. They are the two that I fear. And it comes from Bruno Fernandes. Our Fernandes blocks it. Somerville picks it up. Gives it to Fernandes. Back to Juve. Man, nicks it. It's a bit too cool and calm there by West Ham. And just actually clears and it's a throw-in to Manchester United. Juve just saying to Fernandes, what was that? Bruno goes back to Dalot. Martinez on the ball. Again. Dalot. Menu on the ball. Maguire's still there at the back post. He's looking for a Casemiro's scored. He scored 1-1. Casemiro thinks it's off. Oh, fuck, yes, it's offside. Or maybe it's offside. Linesman said offside. Let's have a little looky here. Kobe Menu plays it. He's offside. Ooh, we got away with it. A warning. Good ball by Menu. Good header by Casemiro. He knows he's offside. You can tell by his face. VAR just wondering if there's a way they can just alter the angle to make him look onside and give the goal. But I don't think they're going to manage. I think we're going to get away with this one. I'll be surprised if this is given. But I've seen some stupid VAR, like offside things. I've seen some given and not given, and then it shows you the automated thing, and I'm still not convinced it's the right decision. But regardless, I can't see. I'm calm at the minute because I don't think this is going to go in. I'm not looking at live chat because I'm... Yeah, offside. Happy days. Okay, we got away with it. Come on. Come on, boys. No more of that silly stuff at the back. We gave the ball away ourselves there by Fernandez sort of rolling it back to Juve, and there was just not enough on it. We've got a corner here. Just give me 1 second, please. There we go. We've got a corner on our right-hand side. Jared Bowen's gone out to take it. There's something happening in the crowd. All the crowd are looking behind them. When that happens, something's happening. I want to know what's happening now. I'm nosy like that. But anyway, Jared Bowen. I can only assume maybe it's a Man U fan in the home end and they're getting turfed out. Jared Bowen with a corner kick. And it comes. Oh, no one got a head on it and it got cleared. Wan-Bissaka just hooks it back towards Man U goal. It's not a great one though. Casemiro to Mbomo. And Fernandez. Oh, he's so good, isn't he? I love him. Absolutely love him. Juve's injured Fernandez now. He's down anyway, but he's back up on his feet. Juve, I think, just panicked there a little bit. Fernandez, our one's gone down. And he's just saying to Juve, what are you doing? Because Juve just panicked a little bit. Come on. Half an hour to go, including stoppage time. Walsh, it was our Fernandez, but he's not. He got the ball in his stomach, so I think he was maybe play acting a little bit. It does hurt, though, when you get the ball in your stomach like that, though. As Luke Shaw wiggles away from Jared Bowen down the left-hand side. Oh, this is going to be a long half hour. Please, can we just see this out? I'm not going to get to sleep tonight. I can't sleep. Games like this, come 2 a.m, I'm just going to be rocking about in the bed like... Is anyone else like that? I'm hoping so. Anyway, Darlow out to Ahmad, up against Juve. Back to Maguire and now Martinez. Neither team have made a substitution yet. Although saying that, Man U's bench is moving. Sesko getting ready to come on, as is Lenny Yordle, who's good on the ball, I think. I think he's a good ball-playing centre-back. Mainu's on the ball. Puts out to Martinez. Crosses it. Headed away by Thomas Souček. Fernandez surely gets fouled by Bruno Fernandes. The referee says no. Of course he does. And it's cleared away. Tati's chasing this one. He's not giving it up. And Harry Maguire does well, but Tati was unlucky there. He really chased that one down. Luke Shaw comes forward with it now. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw crosses it, deflected, headed away by Juve. Dallo under pressure by Somerville, but he does really well to give it to Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, Cunha, Casemiro. Bowen flies in with a slide tackle. Great tackle by our captain. And he just tries to get us up the pitch and he gets us a throw in, but we'll take that. Well done. A brilliant play there by Jared Bowen. Just getting the ball. Good tackle. Getting the ball. Trying to take on a couple of players. He gets tackled, but we get a throw in down the right-hand side. It's in our own half, but it just gives us time to relax as Manchester United make their substitutions as Harry Maguire goes off to be replaced by Lenny Yoro. So then they're going to lose something at set pieces. Yoro's no mug, but I just don't think he's as good as Maguire. But he's much better on the ball. I think he's quicker at moving it. And Cunha is also going off to be replaced by Sesko. So Sesko will go up front in that number 9 position. And then Mboma will drop out onto that left-hand side for Manchester United. Tate is going off to be replaced by Callum Wilson. Quicker, says to come and get a heart monitor for the next game. No, they're like 20 quid. And number 6, thank you very much for the support, saying for the 50,000 as well as the heart monitor. I'm not hooking myself up to a heart monitor. Anyway, Callum Wilson's on. Tate off. Who's giving everything up front. He's ran himself into the ground. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka to take the throw in. Just inside our own half, and he goes down that right-hand channel. As Martinez hooks it away. Souček goes up and beats Sesko in the air. Who's he booking? What's he booking Fernandes for? I think there's a mistaken identity here, unless maybe he's kicked the ball away, Fernandes. But anyway, Fernandes has been booked for West Ham. And did anyone do my bet tip in the first half? Probably not. But if anyone did my bet in the first half that I did, then we won a bit of money. However, a bit harsh. I don't think he kicked it away. I thought he was just passing it as if the ball was still in play. I don't like this referee. Anyway, play's resumed as we approach the 17 minutes on the clock. Jared Bowen heads it away. Martinez on the ball. Everyone back for West Ham. Somerville goes out to press Dallo. We're past the 70 minutes on the clock now. Ahmad running at Juve. He's very tight, Juve. He's going to have to get this right. He doesn't. Ahmad gets behind him. Ahmad goes down. You ain't getting a pen for that. Well, maybe with this referee you might. But he's too tight there. I called that immediately. Juve was too tight. I don't think he does anything wrong, Juve. But the reason I'm criticising for being too tight is I think Ahmad gets around him. And if he doesn't go down as easy, that could be problematic. Just need to be careful. Anyways, went out for a goal kick. And Disasi shall take it and go short to controller said he did do the bet. He's just won 50 quid. Well, at least one person done it. One of you's done it. That's okay. Hopefully Somerville can get fouled and we can win another one. Freddie Potts on the ball. Gives it to Disasi. He gets his head up and goes long out to Jared Bowen, but Luke Shaw gets there first. However, Mavropanos just clears it down the middle of the pitch. Martinez volleys it back up. Souček, it's very scrappy out there at the minute. But you know what? That might just suit us. A little bit of scrappiness is maybe what will suit us out there. But it's a good ball out to Bruno Fernandes. Sesko's on the move. He finds him. And Bomo's making a move. But Disasi cuts it out. Superb from Disasi. Brilliant play from our centre-back there. Sesko looked to cut back from Mbomo. Disasi blocked in. It hit Sesko and went out for a goal kick. 20 minutes to go. A long 20 minutes to go. However, since we scored, we are halfway to full time. We scored with 40 minutes on the clock. There's 20 minutes on the clock. Come on. Hermansen goes long. We've got a big 20 minutes coming up here at the London Stadium. This could be huge in our bid to survive as Casemiro pops it into Ahmad. They're on the halfway line at the moment. Callum Wilson just pressing, but he's the only one trying to for West Ham as we just keep our shape. We're being organised. We're keeping our discipline. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Under pressure from Fernandes. Out to Luke Shaw. Back to Manu. We're making life difficult for Manu. Mads Hermansen has had nothing to do. He's had nothing to do. Admittedly, Wan-Bissaka cleared an effort off the line and they've had a goal disallowed, but it's just come up, man, you've had one shot on target, and that was the one that Wan-Bissaka cleared. They've not had a shot on target. Well, they've not, Hermansen hasn't made a save. 20 minutes to go, Martinez pops out to Luke Shaw out on that left-hand side. Giles Bowen is putting in a real shift out there. Bruno Fernandes, he gives it to Darlow. Somerville's closing down. Great play by our midfield there. Potts does his best to hook it away, but it's only as far as Kobe Mainoo's. He brings it down. When the ball goes away, it comes back quickly at the minute, but we are working our arses off out there. The players are putting in a massive shift. Callum Wilson brings it down, but Lenny Yordo takes it off him. He's going to need to do better than that, Callum Wilson, unfortunately. We're going to need him to. Casemiro dinks it in. Away by Disasi. Juve heads it out for a throw into Man United. Down their right-hand side. It's practically in line with the 18-yard box. He takes it quickly to Casemiro. Well cut out by Freddie Potts. He's having a good second half. And Juve's clearance comes off Casemiro. And it's a throw into West Ham United right down in the corner flag on our left-hand side. 74 minutes on the clock now at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1. Manchester United 0. Thomas Souček with the goal. You've taken a minute to take this through in, and that's exactly what we need to do. There's a big conversation on the touchline. Paco, very animated as Juve does a 1-2 Fernandes, but slices his clearance, and it's a throw into Man U here. We're going to have to just reset, get organised quickly. Every single one of our players are giving everything out there. Tell you what, I feel proud of the boys, no matter what happens from this point on. Hopefully we get the 3 points. As Giles Bowen picks up a loose ball, Callum Wilson's on the move on the right. Somerville and Souček bursting their arses to get forward. Wilson, good first touch. Looks for Giles Bowen on the right-hand side again. His cross is blocked, but he looked like he was going to go out for a corner, but it just bad luck kept it in, and Luke Shaw comes away with it now as he dinks it forward for Sesko. Superb defending by Mavropanos. Sesko just let the ball drop and Mavropanos nicked in. Disasi under pressure. Clears it, but the game's stretching here as Bruno Fernandes on the ball, but we've got back in numbers very, very quickly. Thomas Souček in a right back position covering for Wan-Bissaka. Not a bad decision by our Czech midfielder as Casemiro picks up the ball. Bruno Fernandes forced backwards because of how organised we are. Martinez gives it to Lenny Yordo. Out to Ahmad. Juve tight to him again. Darlow, but Somerville's pressing. I have to say, Somerville looks like he's just got a bundle of energy tonight. I think it's Sesko into the hands of Hermansen. He takes a shot from outside the box, but it wasn't really troubling Hermansen. Comfortable save by our goalkeeper. Could we have our 3rd clean sheet of the season? That would be incredible tonight. Giles Bowen flicks on. Martinez will pick it up. But what I was just saying was, no matter what happens from here on in, I just hope we get the 3 points. But even if it doesn't happen, I am bloody proud of this group of players. I said if we win, I will get belief we're going to stay up. But actually, even if we were to draw, my belief is crept up in this game. The performance, the work rate, the organisation. This is a big, big 15, 20 minutes in our season coming up. We can hold on. I think we might just do this as it gets played out to Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. He crosses it. It's a good ball. It's Mbomo, but it's out for a goal kick to West Ham United. 76 minutes, 35 seconds gone at the London Stadium. My palms are sweaty. My palms are not good. My body says I'm not enjoying this one, but Do you know sometimes you say things, you end up looking a little bit stupid? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it. Because the reality is, no matter what I say, it has no impact. There's no such thing as a jinx. West Ham are making 2 subs, I think. Scarles is certainly ready to come on. I will say this. With 13 minutes of normal time to go, we look comfortable. I am nervous because of the magnitude of the game and how big this result would be. And Man U've got a lot of the ball, but they're not really doing much with it. I actually feel quite comfortable with how we're playing. This is not Stamford Bridge. Come on, boys. We can do this. A big 15, 20 minutes left in them. Come on. Ball gets played through for Bruno Fernandes. Good interception by Wan-Bissaka, and it's a throw-in for Man United. They're struggling to break us down here. Martinez on the ball at the minute. Gives it to Lenny Yordo. He travels forward with it. Wilson's asking Potts to step out. Mbomo out to Ahmad. Mbomo in the overlap takes Diouf away. Cross comes in from Dalot. It's deep, but Bowen does fantastically again and again. And it's offside against Casemiro. And West Ham United have got a free kick inside our box for offside. And there will be a couple of substitutions for the Hammers as Magassa and Freddie Potts. No. Magassa comes on for Freddie Potts, and Diouf is going off, and he's replaced by Scarles. So Scarles and Magassa on for Potts and Diouf. Them two have been absolutely brilliant tonight. Both of them have been brilliant. I think Potts in the second half has been superb. They've both given absolutely everything out there. I can understand these subs. Scarles usually is the better defensively, but I think Diouf has played really well. And Magassa's coming on with energy, height. We know Magassa can travel with the ball as well. I wonder if maybe we're going to get Magassa on to try and just get him travelling up the pitch with the ball. Get the ball away from our box. We don't have the legs in the midfield because Souček, Fernandes, Potts, they've given everything. Neither of them are the quickest, and we've been keeping the ball really well in the first half, but neither of them are... Fernandes is a smart player, but you wouldn't consider any of them as good dribblers. I think Magassa's actually got a bit in that. Wilson gets rugby tackled. And the referee, honestly, what's this guy doing? He's giving us... If we win, this is impressive. We will be the first team to win a Premier League game of football against 12 players. Xerxes is coming on for Manchester United very soon as the clock ticks slowly towards that 80-minute mark. Wan-Bissaka getting told to get a hurry on by Hooper. And he takes it, throws it down the line. Casemiro intercepts it. Jared Bowen brings it down. Little options on. He finds Magassa really well, though. He gives it to Ollie Scarles. Somerville wanted it. He gets it now. This is where we might be into Somerville time. 10 minutes. Can we get him in space like we have just now? Great ball by Scarles. Simple but effective. Back to Scarles. He crosses it. We're going for goal number 2. Nearly found Jared Bowen. Comes out to Wan-Bissaka. Magassa wants it. Wan-Bissaka whips it in. It's overhit, but Somerville picks it up at the back. We need him to get fouled for the bet. Someone wins 200 quid as Somerville gets fouled once more. He shapes up Dalot. He crosses it. Thomas Souček at the back post. Again, not a foul. Luke Shaw does a diving header. And the foul's gone against Thomas Souček for a high foot. This ref, man, honestly. Just the most normal attempt at getting the ball by Thomas Souček, and they're all screeching. Anyway, Dalot's gone off. Xerxes come on. This is where you get Somerville on the ball. Man, you're switching to 3 at the back. Pressure's going to be on Nuno here to hold his nerve, because if he was ever tempted to get a centre-back on, he's going to get a bloody... He's going to be really tempted to get a centre-back on now, because they've gone 2 up front with Sesko and Xerxes, but they've abandoned the right back. So this is where you get Somerville on the ball. There's going to be space. There's going to be a lot of space now for Somerville. Lenny Yordo's the furthest player over on that side, and he's very central. There's a huge amount of space for Somerville. We can just win it and release him. He's away. as Man U come into the box. Good defending by Magassa. There's a goal kick to West Ham United. 82 minutes gone at the London Stadium. 8 minutes of normal time to go, plus whatever this referee adds on. But brilliant defending. Magassa, he's not had much minutes. He's had no minutes recently. Comes on and he's just straight into the action. This is absolutely brilliant. Come on, boys. 8 minutes to go. This would be massive. Hermansen goes on. We all remember beating Man United at Old Trafford to stay up in the last game of the season. While this wouldn't quite have those, that's significant. It does feel like a really, really big win if we can get over the line. 7.5 minutes of normal time to go. And Mads over on that left-hand side gives it to Luke Shaw. They're overloading the left-hand side now, as Mboum was over on that right, up against Ollie Scarles. Xerxes Sesko in the middle. And Boma puts it in there, but it's Thomas Souček that gets ahead on it. He's been brilliant in the second half. He's got his goal, but Thomas Souček is winning a lot in that box. He's gone in there to help out his two central midfielders. He's heading them away more than anyone else, I think. And Boma will take the throw in. Back to Martinez. Man U are really starting to enter kitchen sink territory here. Lamins. Dodgy pass into Fernandes, but it worked. He took a risk. It paid off. Mbomo up against Scarles. Back to Bruno Fernandes. He's looking up. Little options. Gives into Sesko. Brilliant defending by Mavropanos. Fernandes is on the ball. He's getting battered. Fucking hell, we got a free kick. We've got a free kick. Jesus. The referee's giving us a free kick. I don't know what to do. I mean, that's a study. He gets studded on the foot by Manu in the end. Fernandes wanted that free kick. He got that free kick. 84 minutes gone. West Ham United 1. Manchester United 0. Thomas Souček's goal separates the two sides. 6 minutes away from what will be a famous victory at the London Stadium. A huge victory in our bid to avoid relegation and remain in the Premier League. Magassa slips. Thomas Souček takes control, gives it back to Disasi, out to all his scars. We've been really comfortable in possession. Really comfortable tonight. We've not had loads of it. We've had very little of it. But when we have had it, I've enjoyed what I've seen. Every player wants the ball. Every player is happy to move the ball. Manu playing out the back there, and Bowen just tried to nick it off Martinez. Unfortunately, the centre-back's done really well. And it's a really hurried, desperate passing. Looking for Bruno Fernandes, and it shoots out for a throw-in. And he's wasted an opportunity there because Bowen and Wilson were caught high up the pitch. And it's a throw into West Ham. You'd imagine we're going to take our time to take this, as there's 5 minutes of normal time to go. My palms, bloody hell. All his scars with a throw-in. Souček heads it on. Backing out. Scarles hooks it away. 4.5 minutes of normal time to go, plus whatever the stoppage time is. Martinez dribbles forward with it. Come on. Liney Yoro goes long. We deserve this. Come on, Souček gives it to Jared Bowen. He looks for a runner. Callum Wilson, he could be in. But Lamins is there. Unlucky. Good idea from Bowen. Unlucky. We are maybe going to get opportunities to get a second here as Luke Shaw comes forward. Out to Amad Diallo. He crosses it. It's too deep and he'll go out for a throw into West Ham United on the far side. 86 minutes. Gone. 3.5 minutes to go at the London Stadium. There will be a generous amount of stoppage time, 4 or 5 minutes. Paul, there, if you're watching, there's a clock on the screen that's got the time, but I'll try and keep updating you with how long to go. Adama Traore is getting ready to come on. No long sleeve shirt like he had in the previous game. He came on with Under Armour on. I want the baby oil. Get the baby oil. Lenny Yoro on the ball, gives it to Casemiro. He dinks out to the right-hand side to Bruno Fernandes. Gives it into Mbomo. He's wiggling. He shoots. It's deflected. And it's out for the corner kick. And nah, I don't like this. Corner kick for Man U. Bruno Fernandes to take it. No, he's not. He leaves it for Mbomo. 87.5 minutes gone. This is going to be a long 7 minutes or however long the referee's going to play in stoppage time. And Mbomo to take it. And it comes. Good goalkeeping, Hermansen. Gets his fists on it, punches it clear. Ahmad hooks it back out to Mbomo. And it's back to Ahmad, who's got space. He whips it in. Oh! Good goalkeeping, Hermansen. Good goalkeeping. He's had another good game. One more good performance from Hermansen. I might feel like, after months of bullying from subscribers, I feel justified for being a big fan of Hermansen. I've always had my faith in him. But I admit he was crap when we first signed him. But I've always insisted he's a good goalkeeper. He's had a good game tonight. Assured handling. Mavropanos slips, but he does incredible to recover. Bourne does well to keep it in. The linesman gives it. Wan-Bissaka, who's looked a little bit tired. Wan-Bissaka, he's given everything. 90 seconds of normal time to go. At the London Stadium. He's played well, Mavropanos. Everyone has. Kyle Walker-Peters and Adama Traore coming on to replace Somerville. And Bowen. Oh, the bet! Pissing hell. Seven minutes of stoppage time. Fucking hell. This is going to be a long 7 minutes. Bowen and Somerville off. Walker-Peters and Adama on. We've got 7 minutes to hold on for a massive, massive win against Manchester United. Kobe Mainoo on the ball for Man U. I don't know where this 7 minutes is coming from. The offside check took 2 minutes. There's been one goal. Casemiro on the ball. Adama gives him a nudge, possibly too much. Referee plays on, which is good. Fernandes does a little flick, but it's gone straight to Mainoo, who gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Mainoo's on the ball. Martinez. Everyone's outside our box, or in it. Luke Shaw. Ahmad. Wan-Bissaka snaps in. Falls to Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, great tackle by Magassa, and Callum Wilson picks up, and Magassa's on his way. Callum Wilson can find him. Wilson's coming down the right-hand side. Traore's bombing forward. It's Wilson! Oh, deflected in a corner kick. Fucking hell. Callum Wilson ran like he was 21 years old. Where's that pace come from? Looking at the replay, look at Adama. He's so quick. Wilson... He just runs out of space. He just runs out of pitch. He just runs out of that. He was waiting for Magassa to catch up, and it didn't. The opportunity was a difficult one, but we've got the corner kick now. 6 minutes of stoppage time to go at the London Stadium. Surely we're not going to cross it. You'd imagine we're going to start. What we do? Oh, come on. I'm not going to lie. I would have Adama over there holding it in the corner. I would just play it short and just keep it in the corner. But 6 minutes on the clock. We're going to go try and make it 2. Fernandes whips it in. Headed away by Casemiro. Magassa puts it back into the box, but it's through to Lamins. See, I would have just had Adama in that corner. I know people want to see 2, but I would have Adama Traore in that corner, just over the ball. They'd have to push him. They'd have to foul him. Ahmad gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Manu on the attack. He gives it to Xerxes. Flicks it, but Souček clears it. Walker-Peters brings it down. Fernandes is on the ball. He gives it to Magassa. Another opportunity for West Ham to counter-attack here. Magassa, he's away from Martinez. Adama's ahead of him in the middle. He gives it to Adama Traore. He's one-on-one with Yodel. Adama! Oh, deflected wide. This is good. We're trying to make it 2-0. We are not playing like a team in a relegation battle. We are not playing like a team that's third bottom from the league. Got a corner kick here. Less than 5 minutes of stoppage time to go, at least. Fernandez goes over to take it. Wilson's going short with him, which is good. But honestly, get a damn... Why are we not... Get a damn over there. We've got the Hulk. Get the Hulk over there to hold it in the corner. Wilson's clever, though, but I don't know. I just want to see Adama shielding it. What are we saying, chat? Does anyone else want Adama shielding this in the corner? I really want to see it. They'd have to foul him. Man of match has gone to Thomas Souček from whoever's doing the commentary. Martinez coming forward for Man United. He goes long to Bruno Fernandes on this right-hand side with Mbeumo. They're doubling up here. Adama's not the best at tracking back, and we can see it. And it comes... Oh, fucking Jesus! Xerxes has had a header gone inches wide at that far post. Inches wide. It's a great ball in by Bruno Fernandes. A good header. He gets in front of Disasi and he gets a flick on it. And it's just wide of that far corner. Oh, fuck. That's a warning. That's a warning. And Adama's not the best at pressing. He's never been the best at it, but he's going to have to do it. He left Bruno Fernandes with way too much space there. But anyway, 3 minutes to go at the London Stadium. Goal kick by Hermansen. Wilson goes down. The referee, of course, gives us fuck all. Souček brings it down. Wan-Bissaka just hooks it forward. Martinez gets it. Wilson will just press. And Man U come again with Lenny Yoro. 3 minutes. Man U streaming forward here now. Yoro puts it out to Mbeumo. Brilliant defending. Ollie Scarles. Yes! Go on, Ollie. And Wilson's through. He's offside. It's a good save, but he's offside. He was well offside as well. Just a bit... I know we're trying to get a goal, but I would like to see us just hold the ball in the corner like Scarles there. I would like to see, just dribble it into the corner. We don't need to score 2. We just need to prevent them scoring 1, and running the clock down is the best way to do that. There's only 2 and a bit to go, so we should be okay, but I just feel like when we've had those corners, we should have just held it in the corner, and all these scars there. I like the idea of trying to score 2, but just run it into the corner, just hold it up, run this clock down. Bruno Fernandes gives it to Ahmad. 2 minutes to go. Out to Mbeumo on the right-hand side. He crosses it. Sesko scored. It's 1-1. Oh, fuck. It's a clever finish, but literally 2 minutes away from winning. 2 minutes away. Bullshit, 7 minutes went up. I just think we needed to be savvy. I just think we need to be more clever with that ball. My 2 corners and then all his scars, and I sort of admire the ambition to try and get a second goal. I just don't think we needed to. We just needed to stop them scoring, just run the clock down, just get it in the corner and keep it. We're trying to get a second. We've gone straight on the attack. Scars has got it at the minute. There's 30 seconds to go if the referee only plays this. There might be another minute added on because they've just scored. Adama, he's wrestling his way through at the minute. I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. Ahmad, oh fuck, don't concede another. Ahmad's coming forward here with it. It's a mad yellow. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out and clears it. At least just get the point. I'm gutted that we're only going to draw after that, but at least make sure we get the point. We cannot lose this. We cannot lose this. Lenny Yoro plays it forward. Do not lose this. And it's bouncing out for throwing on the far side. We're 25 seconds beyond the minimum of 7. It must be full time any second now. Full time. Full time. I'm gutted. Feels like a defeat. We played well. Do you know what? We played well tonight. I'm fucking proud of the boys, but when you're 2 minutes away from winning, and it would have been such a massive win as well, I'm absolutely gutted. The boys looked heartbroken. When they scored, the players just dropped to their knees. They looked gutted as well, and I can understand why. They've given everything out there. They've given absolutely everything. Man U want their DNA back. I heard it. I've heard it in the last few weeks. United DNA, United DNA. That is United DNA. Fergie time. 7 minutes. Where the fuck's that come from? But one thing I will say, the boys were absolutely brilliant. I've got no criticisms at all tonight. I'm really proud. And even though we've conceded late on and it feels like a kick in the nuts, that was a good performance from us. That was a good performance. Anyway, listen, I'm going to be live in just a few minutes with my review. If you don't mind sticking around, I would really appreciate it. But before you go, please do drop a like on the video by clicking thumbs up, subscribing to Hammer's Chat. A massive thank you to everyone for the super chats and the support in the live chat. I really, really appreciate it. 50,000 subscribers is incredible too, but it's just, I don't know, I feel really sad. I'll see you in a couple of minutes and we'll do the review.